Hey, we live, baby.
Bro, my shit still say off air.
Where did the? Oh no, never mind, never mind.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
We good.
We live.
Everybody doing.
It's popping,
Feel
y'all.
me? Niggas is in here.
So be a live stream on Naruto. This is gonna be what the Uchiha should have been, man. Kishimoto really dropped the ball on it. I swear to God.
For sure.
Where should we start? The beginning, where during the war, or during when Toby Rama started the village, started a Sino. Where should we start?
I guess we should start with Toby Rama.
Right, right.
That's when the problems really, really started.
Toby Rama. But man, he wasn't wrong though. Like for
I
real.
don't think he was wrong either.
Bro, that
He
nigga
was just cautious. Like and he was warring with him your whole life. And oh yeah, we since we joined alliances, it's cool. Nigga, we mutual. It's a mutual respect, nigga. But you killed half my family.
Exactly.
right.
Like he grew up fighting them the whole time, his whole entire life. So of course he grew a certain, feel me, like a certain disdain for him. But he didn't actually like violate none of their rights or anything like that. I see a lot of people always talking about Toby Rama is racist and all this other shit, but he
Bro,
didn't.
they call Toby Rama Donald Trump.
Yeah, bro. Like what?
Crazy.
Nah, he didn't take away nobody's rights. He didn't do anything like that. He even had an Uchiha student. Like, come on now.
It's yeah, I don't even know. I don't even remember his name, but I'm pretty sure that's like Shishui's ancestor, his grandfather, probably
His name is Kagami.
Kagani.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was wasn't him and Haruzen and Donzo on the same team, or is it? I don't know. It's probably separate though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he was in that team. He might have been on Donzo's team.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to share this around. Tweet the link to the chat or to the YouTube around. Put it on Twitter right now.
Yeah, I think the Uchiha. I think all they was doing, they kept jumping the gun every time. They always wanted too much.
What
I
do you
think
call
how
it? Uchiha curse.
Yeah, man. It seemed to me like they wanted everything. They wanted everything like at right now, like right this second. And all they had to do was just wait.
hey, if it's not us, yes, then it's F y'all. Like for real. What is it? Their downfall is their emotions. Like they too emotional. I
Yeah.
understand
Right.
the power up, but
And then they got blamed for the Nine Tails attack, but it wasn't Uchiha, so I don't understand why they was mad. It really wasn't Uchiha that did it.
yeah, but he was a Ronin then.
Yeah, he
Madara
was
was
a
a Ronin
he
then.
was a
Word he
rogue.
was.
Yeah, he was a
He was
rogue
rogue.
Uchiha, but he was still an Uchiha. Bro, we ain't had nothing to do with it, yo. We ain't had nothing to do with it. The
But
whole time it really was him.
come on, bro. Come on now. If a nigga just leave the village and come back on that bullshit, they can't just blame all y'all for that.
They definitely couldn't have blamed all. They shouldn't have blamed like on the whole clan like they did. But I mean, it was an Uchiha.
Yeah, we
See?
cooling.
All
We
right.
cooling.
All right.
Nope.
And then going back to what I said before, like when they just had to wait, like if they would have just waited, Itachi would have been the first Hokage. I mean, the first Uchiha Okage. All they
Right.
had to do was wait a couple more years.
Oh, are you talking about like if the Civil War never would have happened? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if they didn't have to plan that coup d'état. If they wasn't going to do that, all they would have had to do was wait a few years until Minato retired. Uchiha, Itachi was up next.
Yeah, that would have made a lot of sense.
Yeah, think about it. Minato was 25 when he died, something like that.
25, yeah, 25 or 23, something like that.
25. So
I actually think it was 23.
something. And when Minato died, Itachi was on like 5, something like that. So if they would have waited like 20 years, yeah, if they would have waited 20 years, they'd have been clean. They would have been in there.
During the Nine Tails Rampage, I think Itachi was. I think he was a bit older than 5 because he
No,
was running around with Sasuke. Remember, and the girl.
no, I'm going off because during the invasion with Obito, that's the day Naruto was born, and Sasuke is like a few months older than Naruto. I was going off of that.
Yeah, but I'm saying I remember like there was a flashback where he was running around like with Sasuke, like he was holding him and running around trying not to get squished, and then he saved
Are you
him.
sure all the
Hey,
flashbacks is like in canon?
Say it one more time.
Are you sure all the flashbacks are canon?
I'm pretty sure that one was.
Okay.
it's probably animation canon, like yeah.
I think it was on the episode of Itachi. So I think that whole thing is canon.
Yeah, they probably would have aged them a little different. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
just looked it
around
up.
that age.
It said Minato and Kushina was both 24 when they died.
Yeah. Okay.
He was young, but Itachi died at what, 21?
21. Yeah. 21 Savage.
Oh, come on, yeah.
Bro, he was fucking 18. Fucking he was a Kage level shinobi at 18, bro. He was for sure would have been the next Kage.
Yeah,
Right.
he was what, 18 when he fought Guy and Kakashi?
Bro, he was beating Orochimaru at fucking 17, 18. Like, come on, yo. Come on.
Oh hell
Yeah,
yeah.
just off the talent alone.
His sheer talent is just crazy. And yeah, add to the fact that his sheer talent, and then add to the fact that he was actually like a solid, skilled ninja on top of all that, bro. He was too much for niggas.
Yeah, what didn't he like test the same as like Minato? Or like
Yeah,
just under?
he was
He just
Minato
under.
he got the highest records ever. And then Itachi, he was second.
And if you're doing that, Shishui taught Itachi everything he knew. So I don't know
Pretty
if
much, yeah.
he's forgot about it or they're going with that.
Yeah.
Sure with that.
Itachi said that Shishui was stronger than he was, but you know
But
how
at
that
the same
goes.
time, Shishui was like what, 2 years older than him.
Right.
Yeah, I think he was like 2 or 3 years older.
Yeah.
Shishui was such a waste of a good character, but his death was so necessary because if he was still alive, he'd be running through shit.
Right.
He'd be, man, if they had a nigga like Shishui running through the village, bro.
Yeah. If Shishui was what, 20, when he died, like 16, 15? I think he died like 15. Something like something young.
He was like 15 or 16 because I think when Itachi killed the whole clan, he was like 14, I believe.
Yeah, Shishui was 16.
Yeah.
He's a young boy. So if he would have lived Itachi's age, yeah, he would have been wrecking Kages.
Yeah.
Man. So yeah, they had to kill him off early.
And then you already know that his eyes was strong enough, to pull off a Susanoo only with one eye when it's required to have two.
Right.
So yeah.
We ain't gonna bring Kakashi in here, but
Yo, man, I'm not doing it.
we're not doing that. Oh man, oh man. That was fan service, but we go back. That's what that was.
Yeah, man. The whole end of the whole last arc is complete nonsense. If we being completely honest, it was just a lot of bullshit popping off that we still don't got an explanation for to this day. And
Sakura punching Kage. Stop it.
Like, come on, yo. Come on, man.
Stop it.
Cut the nonsense.
Cheese. Absolute cheese.
All right, what was it?
Before we go on any further, I'm gonna start by saying Obito should have never been doing half that shit he was doing.
Yeah, I think that was really poorly
He
written.
was trained by Madara.
I
What are
don't
you
give a
saying?
I don't give a yo.
Bro,
I
there's
don't
not a
care if the
15-year-old
same
in this world
Cash
that's
came
using
down
that.
and trained him himself.
Shishui. You don't think Shishui was fighting Minato at that age?
That's a
No,
completely different person.
Body flicker versus the flyer thunder guy?
the flying. Listen, Shishui wasn't even disappearing. Like he wasn't actually teleporting. He was just moving so fast. He was creating after images that
Where the
actually.
Flying Thunder guy was superior to
Yeah,
the body flicker.
it was just that Shishui fucking cranked that shit up to 1,000,000.
I personally feel like Shishui. I don't think Shishui would have won, but he would have stood a good chance against Minato.
Oh yeah, he'd have definitely hung in there.
Yeah,
I don't think
I'll
he'd
give
have
you
been
that
getting
too.
trashed.
But yeah, like Brandon said a little bit earlier, yeah, that's a completely different person. Obito was a fucking chunin, an average ass chunin, and jumped to a
Yeah,
Kage level
was it
fucking in about a year and a
a year
half.
and a half later or
Yeah,
something like
nah,
that? Something
Come on,
no,
bro.
absolutely
It's
after
not.
it's
his
not
death,
enough training you can do in the world that can get you that.
a
And
year and a
even
half after
and
his
even
death.
with that little white Zetsu body, I'm still not rocking. I'm still not rocking. Nope. 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 Nope.
I don't think Obito should have made it out of there, bro. That man had half his brain smashed up underneath that boulder, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He was feeling it. He was feeling it. I'll tell you that. I'm pretty sure he did die.
Man,
Well,
he shouldn't have been
he's
feeling
close
nothing.
to dead. I don't know. Something.
It crushed his whole left half, and it supposedly, Brandon, it didn't crush his whole entire left side of his head entirely. But yeah, whatever.
Nah, come on, bro.
Yeah, he was gonna die eventually. Then you got an old ass Madara walking through the forest. Oh yeah, it's an Uchiha.
Yo, you know what I just yo, you know what I just thought of?
What?
You know how Beto's turn, his little, drastic turn and personality didn't
hmm
really feel right. You know what could have attributed to that? Or what Kishimoto could have attributed to that?
What?
His brain damage from the actual boulder.
Mm.
That I feel like that would have been a much better explanation than just having her die. Like I
I
understand
mean,
having her die was traumatic, but I don't feel like that was enough.
it's that along with a bunch of other stuff that like I feel like Kishimoto like he missed out on like a lot of opportunities to make up.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, Kishimoto's just going with the flow. I don't think he's really thinking too hard.
Yeah, it definitely got to a point where Kishimoto was just putting anything down on paper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
he was going
Because
against.
a lot of the fixes you can point out seem really easy. Like you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you could just do it.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was due to time constraints or
Nah,
whatever.
man, you use a big contender. Use the top three in Japan. If you wanted to tell your people how it's gonna be written, you gonna tell them how it's gonna be written. I don't want to hear none of that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what was going on in his camp over there, but it was a lot of bullshit getting pumped out.
Where
They just, yeah, yes, man.
There's a lot of shit he was writing that was
yeah, it was a lot
going
of
against directly against shit that has already been previously established in the series.
continuity mistakes, a lot of contradiction.
Exactly. Don't even get me started on fucking Hashirama.
Come on, man. Come on. Relax.
Let some heat up.
I'm going for
Air it
days
out.
how Hashirama completely ruined Hashirama, yeah, completely ruined the whole entire series.
He ruined the power scaling. I can tell you that.
Yeah, he ruined everything.
Just because Hashirama is so strong that they had to make Madara just as strong just to compete with him.
It's
So
actually the other way around, but okay.
yeah. Who was introduced first? Like fighting wise.
Well, they talked about Hashirama first, and then he was shown first in part one. Remember?
Yeah. So yeah, so Madara was so strong that they had to make Hashirama even stronger.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah.
Like I didn't
they
even
just
have no. I didn't
Like
even
I'll
have.
tell you,
Oh, go ahead,
I
bro.
said it before. I think that shit ties back into injuring Astra. Like them niggas is so strong. You know
well,
what
they
I'm
have to
saying?
be strong. They the Sage's sons
But I'm
directly.
saying
So
like if Madara and Hashirama are reincarnations of them, they gotta be like crazy. As far as
they
like
don't have to be. But yeah.
Yeah, they definitely didn't have to be crazy, but I get what you're saying, Brandon.
But I understand why they were so strong with the fact that they was like fighting all their lives, warring, and they was the clan leaders. So yeah,
Like, man, I don't know, bro. Like, and fucking Hashirama is so strong, bro, that I don't even know who's stronger between like Ashura and Indra and all of them. That's how strong he is, bro. Like
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
and
You
to be
had
completely honest, I have a hard time thinking he's beating. Like I have a hard time believing that he's getting washed by Naruto and Sasuke right now. So
bro, he is
getting washed with
washed.
everything that he
Yes,
was doing, bro.
yes, yes, bro, yes.
I don't think you can just say that, bro. I
But I'm
really don't think
saying
you can just say that.
I don't even think. Well,
you
damn, nah, he was kind of just capturing tail beasts on his own. Like,
Bro, everything Hashirama has goes completely against everything Naruto has. He can counter almost everything Naruto is doing, except for like sheer speed.
yeah,
um,
just about because we got Hashirama and the Hashirama cells.
Oh my god,
It's not even Senju cells. It's Hashirama cells. Like that.
or yeah,
Even though his clan is supposed to be the strongest clan and body wise, you gotta
see,
no
and
no
even that
yeah
too.
body
Like,
chakra. Wow. While the Uchiha was supposed to have only eyes, but they made it eyes and chakra and power and Susanoo and oh my god.
all this extra shit,
Susanoo alone is the cheating hacks ass
bro.
ability.
I don't understand how that like mean how you even get there off of having eyes,
and I definitely don't think that every Uchiha should have had the Susanoo just equipped with the manga Q. And I know only
That's the add
a
on.
select few in the clan have actually only awakened they Rinnegan. They manga Q.
It was a
But
lot more in the anime though. They did it. It's probably like 10 altogether.
even if you add them, it's 10 among the entire every Uchiha that's ever been born. Like that's still crazy.
where after like how many generations, only
Yeah,
10 unlock the full capabilities.
yeah.
Yeah, if you got 10 Susanos, those Susanos is clearing whole nations.
And I really do think that like a way better explanation for how like somebody gets a Susanoo is like the eyes let you I like detail and like craft and sculpt your chakra in a certain way so you can make a Susanoo. Then
Oh,
like
okay,
you
yeah. I
just
see what
get
you're
it.
saying. Instead of them just doing it, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. And I definitely think the perfect Susanoo was a step too far. I think they could have that
Perfect.
it was too bro. It was too big. It was too like nah. Nah, no.
How Madara described it was it's competing. It's beyond the nine tails. It's competing with the
Bro,
ten.
like stop it, bro. Come
Like
on.
What? The
Stop
one
it,
bro,
bro.
person is competing
Stop
with
it,
the
bro.
ten tails, bro.
especially when the tail beasts have been made out to be what they are the entire
The
series.
entire
You're just gonna
series.
pull that out at the end,
Bro.
yeah,
And
oh
I've been
yeah,
saying
and
it.
they can do this too.
Y'all
Oh,
been hearing
what?
me say it, bro.
Yeah,
The
man.
tail beast be getting played out time and time again.
Yeah,
Especially with Hashirama and Madara. Especially Hashirama.
these the tail beast and the whole entirety of the show were made out to be these like 9 supreme beings that couldn't be fucked with, really. And then
And
Embodiment
then them niggas is getting
chakra.
popped on left and right.
Then you
and
got
I
these
still and to be completely honest with you, when they showed the flashback of you know of the Nine Tails attack, I didn't even fuck with how quickly it got put under the Genjutsu. The show
Mm-hmm.
Like it was too quick. I feel like since he's a whole mass of chakra, that shit should have took a long time.
Word.
Yeah, you
Word,
got
word,
one
word, word,
human,
word.
one person is controlling nine tails like it's nothing.
He took one glance at it, and it wasn't even under his full control. He did say it wasn't under his full control. It was just said he just said it to Rampage, but still, even that shit was still. I don't know. I don't know. I still think it should have been some, and he should have had consequences for doing that. Like it should have burned out one of his eyes, something.
Yeah, that. Yeah, yeah.
Extinguish his flame. Yeah,
I can roll with
like
that.
like in the beginning, like they try to set the Sharingan as like a visual eye that can see motion and see hand signs,
Yeah,
but they made it too strong. I think
that's
I
why I
think
said, yeah, bro. That's why I said base Sharingan is where it should have. Like, if you were gonna like the base Sharingan should have just stayed where it was at. Pretty much, it's for the
like yeah,
whole
he should
show.
have made this thing
Hmm.
cool with Sharingan, but he just added on, kept adding on to it.
Yeah, the only thing I really didn't mess with
That
with
damn
the
Superman syndrome.
yeah, the only thing I didn't mess with the Sharingan is how with each Tomoe they became physically faster when
Physically stronger,
that
bro.
doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make
Crazy.
any sense for them to become physically faster when their eye when you unlock another Tomoe in your eye. I felt like it should, if anything, it should have increased reaction time, like
Like
reaction to your brain.
how many
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah, I get it. Yeah.
how I saw it in the Valley of the End with when Sasuke locked the third Tomoe. I thought he like his perception became better with Naruto. He can see Naruto's movement and see the chakra cloak, but he couldn't react to the chakra cloak, but he can react to Naruto's actual
And
type.
that blew my mind. That man was like he man, look. He was going hand to hand with a what tail? How many tails did Naruto
It
have
was
in that
one.
little
It was
cloak?
It
one.
was one
He
tell
just
Naruto.
unlocked it. Yeah.
But I thought he was outclassed just on the speed and the strength tip.
Yeah,
Well,
he was, but he had the
well,
curse seal.
so yeah, Sasuke had the curse mark. He was in the curse mark level 2 state. Remember that.
Oh,
And then
okay.
And
on
that's a
top of
chakra
that,
boost.
Sasuke was much better hand to hand and then jutsu wise than Naruto was. Naruto part one Naruto was pretty shitty. If we keeping it a buck,
It was. He
all
was.
he had was physical strength. Really, that's why Sasuke was able to bang on him like the way he was doing that.
He fucking did the seismic toss.
Yeah, the seismic toss off the volcano and shit. Yeah, yeah, that was wild. And then, yo, bro, remember that he hit him with the fire flame dragon, and it like cracked the
Air
whole
flame
melted
spitter.
rocks and shit. Yeah, nigga, Naruto was in a pool of lava, just cooling.
Well, that's the cloak. That was the cloak helping him.
Yeah,
I'm,
still.
I'm pretty sure the nine. You could throw the nine tails into lava, nigga won't die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
also
They
thought
did that with Son Goku, right?
say it one more time.
Son Goku. He was in lava or something.
Oh, well, I think Naruto's regenerative capabilities were a little bit cheese too. Like it was cheese at first, and then towards the end it became fucking obnoxious, like super obnoxious. Like in Boruto, he be getting like swords and all that stabbed through him, and he just be pulling them out and just be cool. Like, come on, bro.
He speak a little louder. I don't know if your mic is far or what.
I was saying that like towards the end, Naruto's regenerative capabilities became a bit cheese.
Yeah, they were, but that's his thing. The chakra, the
Like he
chakra sped it up, but you got Hashirama over there where he doesn't have to use hand signals and hand signs or nothing. He's just
bro,
hit
it
off the
was
rip.
just his body was just naturally like that, and I that's no, 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 bro,
Yeah.
bro, like,
He gets somebody. They every shonen they gotta have somebody that strong with no explanation. You gotta have that person.
bro. But even like I understand that, but even he goes even against that. Like he's godlike, bro. Like his cells and shit are still like prevalent now in Boruto in the successor series.
Man, Boruto is what 100 years after?
Yeah,
Yeah, 100 plus. And they
After he
still
was
introducing the
born, yeah,
Hashirama
bro.
cells. Like his cells should be gone, dead.
yeah, bro.
Exactly, exactly, bro. Like I don't understand how, like even in like new in Boruto, the summon animal,
Right,
they
right, right.
created he was a mixture of Hashirama cells and chakra. If and don't even get me started on how they created a summon animal, but like the fact that they created a chimera like somehow from his cells and the
And
chakra, and I
and
don't
I don't even understand how they was able to pull that much chakra to
exactly.
go alongside with the cells.
They basically created a pseudo tail beast because that's all tail beasts are. They're chakra constructs. So like I don't understand how they even did that.
And the only person that was able to do that before was Indra.
Like the thing that didn't make
Not
sense.
even Indra.
If you will keep the Hashirama cells, at least give Tsunade some good
That's what I
regeneration
was
without even
saying.
using her hand
That's
signals.
what I was
She
saying. I
she
was
kept
thinking
doing the jutsu with the crystal on her forehead. I don't know what
100
it's called.
cells.
Yeah, she had to store chakra up just to
Bro,
use what
years,
Hashirama
bro, she
used, but it
stored
wasn't even
years
to the
and
same
years of
extent.
chakra into that jewel in her on her forehead, bro. And
And that's another
he's just doing that naturally off top, bro. No, no, bro. She
and that
she
was another
dedicated her whole life to medical ninjutsu, and he's just doing that, bro. No,
and that was another
absolutely,
continuity thing. Like if niggas was on Hashirama cells like that and she's a descendant, niggas should have been on her head for themselves.
exactly. Yeah, that's true.
Like I don't
It
know.
would have been like a cooler dynamic if they was actually hunting down Tsunade because she had the same genetics as Hashirama because she's his direct granddaughter. But it's
Yeah,
not like it was far
Exactly.
off.
Exactly.
his direct granddaughter. You know, her her uncle is Toby Rama too. Like, yeah,
Like it,
Toby Rama. Yeah, speaking of Toby Rama, he should have had it too. I felt like the like the gap in between the two abilities of those, they're direct brothers. They have the same mom and dad, and then like it was just too much. I felt the gap between the two were just too big. Not saying that Toby Rama was weak or anything like that, but like the gap in abilities was too much, and then he also didn't have those cells or anything like that. So I don't understand why. I don't know. It's just it was just weird, yo.
yeah, I understand. Don't understand, man. You gotta you like it's his granddaughter, but at least to give him a quarter, give her a quarter where he had
Right,
something.
right.
Yeah.
All right, and all right, like what y'all think with the with the Sharingan, what the Tomoe should have did with each level? Because one, I think was like what, yeah, Taijutsu was better or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was one Tomui you were able to read like follow people's movements, like perceive their movements. And I think the second Tomui was hand signs. And I think the third one should have been like a significant boost in your like your perception and reception, like your the way you perceive like your reaction time and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like even if someone is faster than you, like the fact that you can react so fast should have been the leg up that they were getting instead of just physical strength.
like they were doing like the crazy eye movements when the Sharingan was tracking people. Like it would track
Yeah,
every movement.
like on its own, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
Right.
that should have been like that should have upped your reaction time and you being able to move out of the way of attacks instead of actually making you physically stronger. Like I don't understand how something in your eyes is gonna make you physically. It's gonna like how's it gonna affect your muscles in a way like the muscles all over your body in a way that you're physically faster. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Where it's not like every Tomoe is unlocking a new pool of chakra in a certain, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
it's
if
not
that's
like
the case, that's cheese too.
yeah, it's not like it's unlocking another gear in your body that you had hidden away somewhere or something like that.
yeah. Then what do you think the manga kill should have been?
I think the I think everybody should once you unlocked it, I feel like everybody should have had maybe one or two unique abilities, like tailored to them. Like let's take Itachi for example. I felt like he should have had the Tsukiyomi, and then he should have had the Amaterasu. Cool.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
should have
yeah.
been done.
I
And
think they
I felt
kind of did do it with that, with Obito having a Kamui.
yeah, like everyone has their own unique ability, but then then you got the shared ones that everybody has.
Right.
Everyone
Susanoo.
has the Susanoo, and everybody has the being able to perceive and all that other stuff. I feel
Yeah.
like the Amaterasu was in probably started from Fugaku, since they all had it. Since Itachi, both Itachi and Sasuke had it naturally, like off top.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So Fugaku probably had the Amaterasu.
but he never used it. Like they could have showed Fugaku. Did they actually show him using it or not? I don't know.
No, they
I don't
never
think
showed
we
him
ever saw
using any of
But
it.
Fugaku fight.
we just seen it what it looks like.
Yeah, they just showed his design. They never showed him actually fighting or using any abilities, like at all.
Because if it was like that, yeah,
All we have is his reputation. And then
Fugaku
I
could have killed Itachi, but he just let him go because that's his son's choice and son's decision.
well, Itachi said that it was going to be a difficult fight. He didn't say that he was going to lose.
Nah, but I'm saying off that, Fugaku would have won because Itachi only had the regular Sharingan, I
Right.
believe.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Kim.
Nah. At that point, he had the Mangekyo.
But
Did he?
I
That
think
was
early
after.
on it wasn't fully
Nah, I
developed
don't.
because I remember he had like a thinner one. Then when he got older, it became wider or something like that. It was weird.
That might Keem, that might just be like that might have just been like a design thing. But yeah, because Shishui died before he did the coup. Like right before, like it was, I think it was a few days before the coup. Because remember when they came to his house, he had the Mangekyo there.
You know, old ass man came to his door knocking. We
Talking
know
about,
what you did.
yeah, we know you killed Shishui. Like what? What is y'all talking about? Y'all
Y'all
better
don't know
believe
nothing, man. Yeah.
like how you gonna go? How you gonna go to a man's house accusing him of killing his best friend? Like what? What kind of shit is
Yeah,
that?
y'all need to hit up Donzo with that.
Y'all better get the fuck.
Popping eyes and shit.
Yeah, speaking of Danzo, I think we should talk about how underutilized Naruto's class was.
Right.
Like in terms I remember me and Keem were talking about this before, but we were talking about how like in their class it should have been they're like the top 5 strongest in Naruto's class should have been Naruto, Sasuke, Rock Lee, Neji, and then Shino.
You mean at the end of the series or like doing the tuning exams?
No, by the end of the series.
Yeah, end of the series, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because bro, they and I'm gonna start off with Shino because he was the one that got did the most dirty.
Yeah.
Shino, bro, from the start, from the minute we seen Shino, we knew he was the problem, bro.
Right.
He came into the series. He fought the what's the dude's name? Zaku, I think. The dude with the holes in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
He
yeah,
came in,
yeah.
bro. He came in right off top. Was toying with him. Oh yeah, you either going, he put the bugs on the ground behind him. He had them on the floor and all that. He was like, yeah, you gotta come through me, or you can face them behind you. What you gonna do? Then he pulled out the other hand, and he was like, oh nah, I had them Jones clogged already. Blew his arms
Yeah.
up.
Oh fuck.
In the manga, he blew his arms off, and then the punch don't even knock him out on one hit.
Yeah, and tactician and strategy alone, Shino's like A1. He's like
Bro,
right
he's
next
probably
to
right under Shikamaru, bro.
Shikamaru.
Yeah.
But they brushed that under the door. Then you got in part two, well, end of part, and at the end of Shippuden, you got Naruto forgetting who Shino actually is. Like, don't even know his
Bro,
name.
Where?
he didn't go into
Boruto, he don't even know who he is. Like,
he don't
what
know
the hell?
he didn't know who he was. He constantly forgot him. He didn't go on the Sasuke retrieval mission.
Mm-hmm.
He they even, bro, and Brandon, another reason showing his like what his potential and stuff, Danzo wanted to recruit him in the root. He was gonna take him from his dad. He was like, yeah, pulled up on his dad, like, yeah, I need him. I need him in here.
I need them. I need them bugs, man. You need to learn.
So
Yeah,
and
me.
then he gave up the foster brother gave himself up. He was like, yeah, I'll go in his place. You know.
Yeah, wasn't Shino's dad like a noble ranking clan member or something like that, clan leader?
Yeah,
Like
he
with
was a clan
Choji's
leader, and
dad
he
or
was
something?
also a famous ninja from the war.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like with
his
them
name was
bugs,
Shibi
the
Amami.
ability to like evolve over time,
Yeah, bro.
And
to
then
any
yeah, I
situation
forgot
and
about
eat
that,
chakra, that's crazy.
I
bro.
think
And
it
then
might have been filler, but I remember seeing Shino's bugs eat like
eat
adapt to
through
the
crystal.
crystal
Yep.
Yeah,
and eat
Yeah.
the crystal.
Yeah.
Oh damn, bro.
Yeah,
like
bro.
it
Given enough time, bro, he can adapt to anything you throw at him, and that's what makes him truly dangerous. Like anything you throw at him, the bugs can adapt to at like a rapid pace. All he got to do is like you make sure. Like the only way you could take Shino out is if you straight up speed blitz him and kill him right off top. And if you can't do that, it's wrap for you.
like they was going with the fact that they can evolve and he can like store some and
Yeah,
like metal multiply. Then
Right.
if you going off of that, um during a fight, Shino would be able to beat Gara because some of Gara's sand is chakra and other parts of his sand is from the earth or from his gore.
yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I don't know if he could have beat Gar. Like we talking about tuning
No,
exams. We talking about tuning exams. I don't know if he could
no,
have beat
no.
Gar, but
But
Right.
yeah, it would have been something to see though. Like it would have
Mm-hmm.
been who could outlast who, who's gonna get the kill shot
like
first.
how I see Shino is like after the fight with Rock Lee and Gara, I feel like Shino would have got on the stage and like took a sample of Gara's sand and he would like prepare for something like that
Yeah,
down the
cause
line. So
I'm trying to think who did he fight? Like Shino fought Zaku, then he fought Kankuro, and yeah, and he didn't get to fight nobody in the what's the name? And then after that, he just like faded all the way up into the war.
Right.
he faded into the war when he was fighting his cousin, his brother, whatever the
Yeah,
hell he was.
he fought his I'm pretty sure it's his foster brother.
Something. But his dime was cool. He could turn his skin into poison. That was tough.
Yeah.
I don't, bro. He had bug. I think they were insects that would turn his skin. They were like a virus kind of. Like it was weird. But bro, even in that fight, his bugs, his Shino's bugs, they adapted to adapted to his brothers,
Yeah.
and he was able to copy and then kill them all off and all that too.
Yeah, I thought that shit was crazy.
Yeah, bro, solely like crazy underutilized. And then in Boruto, he just became a teacher. Like he's a clan leader and don't even have a child, bro. Like I don't it solely
I
really
think the
underutilized.
teacher thing was actually all right because he can like actually teach people about not everything's about the one-on-one fight. It's about the strategy and helping
Yeah,
the group out in the long run instead of just the straight out fight. You gotta stay. Some people gotta stay back and actually like observe what's going on. Like Minato, he did both. He went on to offense and he did the observation on what the
yeah.
situation was.
Minato's mind was so sharp that 9 times out of 10, he was able to guess. Well, not guess, but he was able to predict or analyze what you was doing quickly. Just like whereas he didn't even really need to stay back.
You had Minato and Itachi. Those are people that can dissect a jutsu one on one,
Yeah.
just seeing it
Yeah.
at one time and
Yep.
see the weakness of it. That's the wild part. That's the real dangerous part of them.
Yeah.
They can break down your whole jutsu just by looking at it once, and you fight them, it's over. They're
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
like
Shino was
Minato
basically
figured
the
out
same way,
Obito's
bro.
Kimui.
Yeah, bro. Shino was basically the same way, but whereas Shino he couldn't really do nothing about it right that second. He would have to wait, get the plan going. You feel me?
You know.
That's why I say he was probably like he would definitely be top 5, but that's why he would be 5th. I
That's
think.
funny as hell.
Can't fault him on that though.
Yeah, no, I'm not. No, it's not a fault at all. I'm just
Like the side characters in the show. Like they started off good in part one, but
Yeah.
over the time he just gave up on him. He was just a Sasuke and Naruto show.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
exactly. Yep. That's exactly what happened.
What's the point of even introducing side characters? You just go give up on them.
Yeah.
If you go do that, you might as well have kept it like 3 squads instead of like 5 or 6 of them.
Right. Introduce it. They even Naruto's whole class even has a title, bro. Like that's
Yeah,
just
the
to show how
Konoha
important
11.
they were. Yeah. Like, come on, man.
Like the retrieval arc was the biggest thing for him, and after that,
Word.
during the war they really didn't do too much. They did stuff, but it wasn't anything big.
Yeah.
That was the most character development we've seen in side characters in the whole series.
That and them coming together to saying that they was gonna kill Sasuke, but like I feel like it was too much space in between that, like from the start of Shippuden all the way up till then. Like that was he was halfway through it. By that point, by the time they got there,
Yeah, like since you was talking about like the retrieval and like the Uchiha, like I feel like the Hyuga and Byakugan should have been their direct uh opposing eyes because it's only three techniques for three Gekkei Genkai for eyes.
Hmm.
yeah,
And matter of fact, it's only actually two since the Sharingan evolves into the Rinnegan.
yeah. Don't even get me started on that.
It
Yeah,
evolves. Like what?
like what?
So
Evolves.
if we was on that, the Byakugan should turn into the Tensegan. The Tensegan should turn into the fucking
Bro, they
Renin
said
Rock
that the
Turtle.
Sharingan is a genetic mutation of the Byakugan, so that turning into the Rinnegan doesn't make any sense.
Right.
No, I think it was the Ten Tails' eye it evolved from.
Wait, say it one more time.
I think it evolved from the Ten Tails' eyes because I think when Kaguya ate the fruit, that's when her third eye opened, and that's the Ten Tails' eye.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. That
Cause,
that towards the end, that shit became
yeah, because
nah,
pretty sure naturally she only had the Byakugan, but when she had when she ate the fruit and got the third eye, that's when she got the Ren Sharingan, whatever the hell it's called. And then she had kids, and the kids uh got 2 different eye techniques. Well, one got the Byakugan, the other one got the was born with Sharingan. And it just grew off of that. So in part one, now in Boruto, they doing the Tensegan is evolving from the Byakugan, but they should have did that early on
Right.
instead of just focusing directly on the Sharingan. And like, if we was doing it perfectly like right, Neji should have been the one.
Hmm.
if there was a way
Neji should have
to
been the one that
evolve
was
the
Sasuke's real
Byakugan,
rival throughout the series.
exactly, bro.
Yeah, if we was gonna see somebody evolve the Byakugan into the Tensagon, we should have seen it way earlier.
It would have been Neji, bro. Would it would let's just keep it 100, bro. If anybody would have evolved the Byakugan any further, it would have been Neji.
Shit, it'd have been nah. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
Uh,
I think the only problem with the Hyugas was they didn't have enough chakra reserves to evolve it further. I think that's the only fault they had.
yeah. Yep. The Sharingan originated from Kaguya Otsutsuki's Rene Sharingan. The eye on her forehead.
Yeah, the third eye. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you remember when Madara got it, he started ripping his forehead band off. I don't know what the hell that came from either. When you get the Ten Tails chakra, you start growing headbands. Like what?
Yeah.
Like the fact. All right, I understand. That the Sharingan actually, like, if you looked at people's eyes, the Genjutsu thing was actually cool. This is the eye technique. Anything visual. Sharingan should have like complete lockdown over. But they just started giving it extra abilities. It made no sense. The eyes.
Yeah. Then they said, then the eyes became so strong to where they can warp reality with fucking Easy Nagi and Easy Nagi. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, bro. Nah, that easy Nagi shit. Nah, fuck no.
Nah,
That shit should have
which one
never
was
even
it
made
that
no sense.
Itachi put on Kabuto?
Oh, that was the Easy Nami. That don't
Izanami is
the little
perfectly
time
fine.
loop.
That works perfectly fine with the eyes. Me.
Yeah. The little time loop, fine. I can let the time loop slide. But the other one, the other one is the one I'm not fucking with.
Yeah, warping
Easy Nami.
reality. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you like warping somebody's mind and making them like develop into and solve problems in their life to make them be the best person they can be, that's cool with the eyes. That's
That's
perfectly fine. No eyes.
honestly that's pushing it, but it's within what everything else the eye can do is definitely in the realm of possibility. So I'll let it slide. But the easy not I mean easy nami I mean easy what is it easy
Easy
nagi
Nagi.
Izanagi
easy
and
nagi is
Izanami.
where I draw the line. Warping reality, like come on, man,
You
Yeah.
got you had Donzo had like 20 eyes, right?
bro. His whole arm was filled with eyes that could do that, bro. They had just introduced it, and then he could just keep doing it,
And this nigga was spit.
bro. Like how the fuck he wasn't even an Uchiha? Like how the fuck is he did it? Sasuke killed him 10 times, bro. Come on, come on, yo.
If he was doing the proportions right too, that nigga's eyes on his arms were way too big. In some parts they were
Right.
small, in some parts they were big. Like what the
Yeah, that was.
hell? You
Yeah.
got Sharingan Tail Beast over here, man. Come on, bro.
Where them shits was fucking
Yeah,
uh
one his palm.
deformed. Them shits was deformed.
His hand looked like rot. Like it was just pale white.
It was it was the dude in Boruto's arm, game. Shin Uchiha.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was his arm.
Oddly enough, the fact that Shin is a knockoff, like Uchiha, he had one of the more original like Mankiku Sharingan abilities.
Yeah, like I thought. Even he wasn't an Uchiha. His body is just genetically able to use any Keke Genkai it comes into contact with, which is
Yeah, so he had the Sharingan eyes, yeah.
yeah. So they implanted a Sharingan into him, so he developed his own or whatever. And yeah, I think he had it like that goes back to what we were saying earlier about how they should have all had their own unique ability. His was metal kinesis. I thought
Yeah,
that was dope. I mean,
Telekinesis. Then you had the young shins.
I don't understand how he could use the Kamui though, because I think he could use that.
it.
If Obito, I don't know. I don't understand that.
That was supposed to be Obito's. That was supposed to be his unique ability.
Like I
So I don't
understand
understand how Shin could do it.
where Shin came from was Danzo and Orochimaru working together with the Uchiha massacre to develop some shit.
Yeah, like I don't know.
All right. Do you think the second Hokage was wrong for putting the Uchiha in the corner and having them uh giving them the position as police, the police force, or
No,
even
I actually think well maybe putting them in the corner of the village maybe that was doing a little bit too much. But I think as for the job though, they held an
military
important
police. That's what it was.
piece. That was an important job to have, bro. Like I could definitely see the Hyuga doing that, like taking that job on if that was offered to him. Like that was an important job, like to police the whole village, bro. Like, come on.
Like, I understand. Like they have the power to do whatever they wanted because they're the police and the army at the same time. They're basically the commander in chief over the Konoha's army. But at the same time, if you look at it in like reality, like America and all that, a lot of people don't like the police. The people look at the police as like other citizens outside of the normal,
Oh, okay, yeah, I see
like
what.
pigs and yeah.
I guess I ain't never really thought about it like that.
So if the whole village looked at the Uchiha as pigs and dirty or just fucking whatever, then I understand why the Uchiha they just fed up where everybody looking at them different, treating them different.
Well,
Even
yeah, I guess
though
if you
they
look
like
at
an
it from that
emotional clan,
perspective, yeah.
like to put that even more, they're emotional clan. They like the emotional to the extreme. Where if they hate you to the max, and if they
Hmm.
love you, they trust you with their lives. It's like it's no in between with the Uchiha. Everything's an extreme with them.
There's no, yeah, that's funny as shit.
Who was it? Their eyes is a physical manifestation of their hate or their sorrow or whatever it
It was
was.
like their
To the
emotions, yeah,
Sharingan.
something like that. It was called. It was like a eye into their soul or something like that. Toby Rama had said.
Like Toby Rama, he had the full insight of the Uchiha. He experienced them to the fullest. Like he knew what their potential was.
And and if we keeping it 100, he wasn't wrong. By the end of the series, look, he did exactly what he thought they was gonna do.
Yeah. You got Toby Rama he's about to erase the last Uchiha because he had Sasuke standing right in front of him.
He would
And
just
that,
fucking stomp Sasuke, yeah.
Yeah, that nigga, he'd have caught it.
Sasuke would have felt that wrath.
Yeah, for sure.
That real like water dragon.
Speaking of Sasuke, Sasuke was doing a whole lot and wasn't winning a whole lot of fights. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Yeah, man.
Him going to the summit was one of the biggest.
bro, that might have been the cockiest shit I've ever seen someone do. Like he pulled up on the village, he pulled up on the 5 Kage summit and got smacked on by everyone there, by every Kage there.
He went to the summit just to show how strong you are. But you really ain't strong compared to the Kage, man.
Not really. The Raikage, if that fight would have went on, Raikage kills him. Against the
Yeah,
Mizukage,
you got me with
she had him in
your
that
little black
hallway.
flames.
She had him in
But
that hallway. She would have cooked his ass alive in there.
Particle style would have erased that nigga off the
like
face of the earth.
she's probably one of my favorite Kage over there, for honestly. With that, she had like 3 Gege Genkais, and
Yeah,
that's
she's
wild.
dope. Yeah, she's really dope.
She has steam, lava,
And she had
poison,
boil too.
boil.
Steam, lava, and boil. Yeah, yeah, she was dope.
Then you got her in Boruto, fat as hell. But we ain't talking about that.
Yeah, whatever, man. Yeah, Boruto. Yeah, but we not fuck Boruto. Fuck that whole. Yeah, Boruto can eat a dick.
Yeah. We got Tanoki. What's his name? Is it Tanoki?
Onoki.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Onoki with the particle. It's that 5 elements in one.
Speaking of Onoki, R.I.P. Onoki, because he just died.
Word.
Did he just die?
Yeah, he
I thought
did.
he just turned whatever age.
Nah, he died.
Finally. How you how you gonna live? You basically lived through all the wars, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He lived through all the wars. Yep,
Nigga, I seen it all.
all of it, all of it. You
He
little
fought
niggas can't tell me
Madara.
shit.
He fought Madara in his prime. Madara's prime, not his prime, but he fought Madara in his prime. That's wild.
Prime. Call that nigga. Wait, what do you call him?
A
Friend sitter?
boy, a
The
brat.
fence sitter.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Hiruzen is. Hiruzen is old as hell, but he lived to such an old age because he really didn't. In his lifetime, he really didn't get in the war that much. He was like in the background while Danzo did everything.
Well, that's not entirely true. Danzo did the dirty shit, like the assassinations, the fucking when niggas had to clear out villages and round people up and do all. He did all the dirty shit
Well, he
while
had
here's
to.
just
That's
did the
like that's like what a ninja is. He had to do it.
yeah. It
Like
had to
he
be
went too far.
yeah. He went way too far. While here's and did the shit like he did the regular shit.
Like you had Donzo was there. I think isn't Donzo the reason why the Akatsuki was even created?
No, the
Because he
Akatsuki was created by
didn't he have Yahiko kill herself, or was that the other guy?
that was he was there. He had root ninjas and all them niggas there. He was there spicing it up. So yeah,
Yeah, do it, yeah.
none of that shit had to happen. Like he gave Hanzo the salamander
Yeah,
the intel.
Hanzo. So who
Yeah,
made him kill himself? Who gave him the option to kill themselves? It
it
was
was
Hanzo or
Hanzo.
Donzo.
Hanzo. But Danzo gave Hanzo the intel on them and what they were doing, and that's why he met them there.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That was a little shady for me because they seen him with his they seen the Renegon and they thought that was like a myth. Oh man, we gotta get into that.
Yeah.
How you give a kid? Yeah, okay.
That bro, to this day, that shit doesn't no, bro.
That's the ass pull. That what's
Oh yeah, I gave him Nagato. Those is my eyes. What? What the
Nick.
fuck are you talking
Whoa,
about?
whoa,
what?
whoa.
You gave your eyes to a newborn.
They said that shit did. They said that didn't happen. Like remember how when Payne had the little flashback about how the Leaf Ninjas came in and killed his parents? He said
Yeah.
that shit didn't happen. That was just a implanted memory that Madara gave him, which is some bullshit. That's some bullshit, bro. Nah,
Well, implanted memories, that kind of makes sense. He was young.
bro. But by the time, bro, he was an old man by the time he did all that, bro. No, nah, man.
He gave him his eyes, and he survived all his life with the Rinnegan. I understand the Rinnegan is strong, but you still got Shinobi strong enough to get through the Rinnegan and sneak him and kill him. Whatever. You got him like the Rinnegan. They say the Sharingan is a big draw on chakra reserves. Then the Rinnegan has to be a super extreme, this chakra sucker.
I don't.
Right.
Brain dry.
While that makes sense, Kim, I don't think it drains chakra at all because it's permanent. I don't whereas like where the Sharingan you could turn it off and on.
Right.
You got to
No.
preserve
When you
it.
transplant it to somebody else, you can't turn it on or off.
Nah, I
And
thought you
any
couldn't turn it off at all.
nah,
Just
you
period.
can't.
Nah, even if it wasn't like implanted, I thought you couldn't just turn it off at all. I thought it was just constantly on.
Yeah, it's always on, so it's always drawing more energy than if the regular host, the original person who activated it, they wouldn't draw as much chakra. Like they said, Kakashi's. That's why Kakashi covers his eye, because his eye is always draining his chakra, so he has to cover it.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think the Renegon is different because of the fact that I think the only reason that it was draining what's the name Nagato the way it was is because he had them spread out throughout all the bodies with the chakra rods and all that.
Now,
So
I think the only reason that it didn't drain him dry and like when he's younger and all that, because the Uzumaki thing, these Uzumaki and Uzumaki
Yeah.
have more chakra, and they have their chakra is different than normal.
That's interesting.
I think that's the reason why he gave it to Nagato, because he was a Uzumaki and he knows the traits of Uzumaki.
All right.
Like Naruto's mom had the chains, and the first his wife, she was the first Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails because she had special chakra because she was a Uzumaki.
As a matter of fact, I don't think Sasuke's John. I don't think he don't have to cover his eye up. It's just when his chakra is like low, I
When
think
it's
he
drained, it
loses
cuts off.
tomoes in the eye. Yeah, it
Right.
stays the same.
Yeah, his might be permanent. I think. Yeah, I think his is all just permanent. No, he can turn it off if he wanted to.
Nah, bro, I don't think he can. I think it's yeah, I think it's permanent.
Nah, I
But
don't
even
think.
at that, it's his eyes. He was born with those. Well, never mind. It's Tachi's eyes. But he was born with those eyes. While Nagato was given those eyes from somebody else.
Yeah, bro, I don't know, but I'm pretty
Yeah, if you're
sure.
thinking about it, those are actually Itachi's eyes.
Yeah, they are. They definitely are. But I definitely think that Sasuke's John is permanent because whenever he runs out of chakra, the only thing that happens is it stops glowing, and then he loses the tomoes whenever his chakra is low. But then they come back whenever he regains chakra.
Yeah, he can do the warp like 5 times or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, okay. Sasuke's his Rinnegan might be permanent, but he always has it covered with his hair,
Oh,
so it
is
doesn't
that it?
drain as much.
Is that what, bro? Is he covering? He covers it with his hair. That's ass.
Word, that's ass.
No, if he no, I'm saying that because every time you see him, he has a Sanji look, but his hair is covering his eye.
I don't know how close the anime is to the manga. I guess I'm like Boruto, but like whenever we seen him, like when Satoru seen him for the first time, I don't think I've seen the Renegon, and I don't think he was trying to cover it at all.
I'm definitely gonna have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's permanent. Well, his is.
It could be because it's a special one. It's not a regular one.
Yeah, yeah. I was just about to say that. It's not
Because
regular.
Madara can turn his off and on, but but when he turned the Rinnegan on, he never turned it back off though. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking in the manga chapters. Yeah, his Rinnegan is covered by his hair.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like a little split where you can still see it's the Rinnegan, but it's still covered. Yeah, and that's ass. Yeah, huh? I'm about to send y'all the image.
All right.
Like you can still see the ripples, but you know.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it looks so weird. That drawer looks so weird, man. At
Yeah,
least he got better.
all the Boruto, all the board like all the Naruto's people in Boruto, they all look weird as hell now that they're older.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
But I
yeah,
think he
that
got
art
better.
style is a little
He's like
weird.
evolving the draw like Kishimoto. Because that's not Kishimoto drawing that.
Yeah, I know.
Then then if you go back to the Byakugan, since the Byakugan like in Boruto or the end of Naruto turns into Tensegan,
Mm-hmm.
why doesn't Kaguya have the Tensegan? If you want to get like directly to that, why doesn't she have that? Why does
See,
she have
that's what I'm
normal
saying. I feel
Byakugan?
like we would have
It's
seen
just, it's too
what's
many mutations with the eyes. Like it's not consistent.
what's
Yeah,
Hagoromo's brother's name?
Uh, Hagoromo and
In like a Hamura?
Hamura.
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel like he'd have had the Tentagon first if it was really on some like
No, yeah, in the wiki he had it's confirmed he had it.
oh, did
It would
he?
make sense he had it because he's the direct brother Hagoromo, and
Okay.
he had the Byakugan his whole life. So if anybody would have got the Tensegan, he would have had it.
yeah. He had the Tentagon, and then somewhere down the line is when when Toneri learned about it, and then he got it from doing all that in the last movie.
The wild thing
I
with
don't
me and
ever remember
Toneri
seeing
is,
him with it.
huh? Yeah, they never showed him actually with it though, but he had it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Crazy thing is with the last movie in Toneri wasn't even like with them. They used the Hyuga system where the second born is a branch clan and the firstborn is the main. So to Toneri was the branch member when he killed the main clan off. Did y'all ever catch that part?
He killed the main clan. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they
Is
were showing.
that
Yeah, Toneri was a branch member. He killed the main clan.
the whole main?
Yeah, on the moon.
Hmm.
That's wild. Like the main clan members were like they were bigger and they had like beards and stuff. I think they showed them as like zombies or uh dreams or something. They showed them in the movie.
Yeah, that's bro. I think yeah, they definitely should have. Bro, I feel like if they were gonna go this Osuski route that they're going right now, they definitely should have waited for Boruto to introduce them all because right now it's like I don't. It's like so cluttered and confusing right now, bro. Like,
Yeah, I think we got too much information.
well, not even till Boruto. Like, we shouldn't have seen Kaguya in the war. They should have waited till the last to introduce Toneri, and then introduced everybody else, building up to Kaguya. Kaguya should have been Boruto's villain, last villain.
Yeah, I think we remember you was talking about that. Like so like if he was going like over time the strongest, the weakest to the strongest, then it should have been the people that were like trying to become Osuski, like Madara and Obito. They should have been the strongest regular humans could be. Then you got Toneri, that's a direct line from Hamura. That's like basically a quarter Osuski,
Mhm.
while uh, Hamura and the Sage are half.
And then we should have got the Momoshiki and the other dude, and then keep building all the way up until Kaguya.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep. That.
Oh yeah, Momoshiki and
like
Shinsuke.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. It should have been built up to full blooded Osuskis because the Osuskis are people that brought the not the chakra, but they brought the techniques over to the
Yeah.
earth.
That definitely should have been Boruto's. This should have been Boruto's threat because Obito was the main threat to Naruto. Like
Yeah,
because
he was the whole reason why Naruto's life was like that.
everything wrong in Naruto's life can be traced back to Obito. So Obito and Madara, if you wanted to bring them in, that's where that should have been Naruto's final enemy. And then the Osuski should have been Boruto. Well, leading up to the Borutos or whatever.
Yeah, it's been an 18-year journey. And the day
Yep.
Naruto was born, and the day his 18th birthday when the war ended. That's
Yep.
wild.
Yep. That's bro. That's just what it should have been. Because now that we know how strong they are now, because they had to get, they got the little sage of six pass chakra, and they became gods in a fucking universe, and
Right.
their niggas are now their Sasuke and Naruto are now so strong that like
They're
I
stronger than
can't I can't
Hashirama and
see
Madara.
them. I can't see no threat to whereas right now to where they're losing, especially together, like one on one,
Right.
but
Right. Right.
together,
Right.
like there's
Like
no threat. And then on another aspect on top of that is that Boruto, I can't ever see Boruto get into that level of strength ever.
Nah.
like in that strength wise, no, he shouldn't be nowhere near him. But in like technique to like evolving like Naruto's jutsu, maybe
Yeah.
like how
Yeah. Yeah.
Naruto evolved the Rasengan into the Rasen Shuriken, whatever. Like
Yeah,
like he can evolve Naruto's techniques to make him better, but in like pure power and chakra, no, it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
I think he already did with the disappearing Rasengan.
No, I think that was just him. He couldn't because his infinity isn't wind. It's like something
Okay.
else,
It's
lightning.
it's it's his lightning chakra. And and hold on. Before we go any further, I find that shit bullshit, bro.
Yeah,
What?
vanishes.
The
Yeah.
whole entire series since the end, the Rasengan's been introduced, bro. Jiraiya was like, "Yo, this is incomplete." You know, the fourth Hokage, bro. He spent his whole life trying to
Nah,
add what's his name
he
to it. It was
I
this
think
whole big
three
thing.
years to develop it, something like that.
It took 3 years to develop it, and then he was trying. Ever since he developed it, he was trying to add something to it to the point where he couldn't do it, and then he left it to Kakashi, and Kakashi couldn't do it either. Like, it showed you how hard it was to do this, and then when Naruto finally pulled it off, we like, all right, cool. Naruto had to work the whole series. He
Yeah,
had
he
to
had to
work
work.
Naruto,
He had to
all that
use
shit.
all the
Right.
the
And then,
clones to fix it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
bro, his Boruto's affinity is lightning, and he's doing that shit unconsciously. And you mean to tell me that Kakashi, the genius Kakashi, who was trying to add lightning to his Rasengan, couldn't do it? Nah, no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, that wouldn't make any sense.
Absolutely
And
not.
not when Kakashi was an expert, a master of lightning,
He's a
while
master,
Boruto's
bro. He's a
Mm-hmm.
just
master of
knowing
lightning
about
now.
lightning.
Come on, come on, come on with the bullshit. Come on with the bullshit,
While
bro.
the Rasengan is this I always thought it was wind, but I
Right.
found out when they was like learning the technique,
It's pure chakra.
yeah, it's just pure
It's
chakra.
it's no affinity to anything. It's
Yeah.
pure chakra.
So I always thought it was this wind,
Nah,
but nah,
Naruto
it's
added
just
his
chakra,
wind to
yeah.
it. His wind chakra to it. And then yeah, like we said before, Kakashi is a lightning master, bro. And you mean to tell me that Boruto can
Mans came up.
Like, do we
Mans
even
came
know
up with
what
purple lightning,
Minato's
bro.
infinity is?
Minato's is lightning and wind.
That's tough.
I
That's
think he
tough.
has more than that too, but those
He
are the
probably knows all five, for real.
Goddamn, Kakashi came up with purple lightning, bro.
bro. Lost his Sharingan. Came up was like, oh, I need my lightning shit back. Came up
Yeah.
with
Come
created
on, come on.
purple lightning.
Don't even act like that's tough, man. Come on, man.
What?
What is
That's not
purple
tough.
lightning, yo? What is
That's
that
not
Purple
doing? What is it?
lightning,
tough.
What is this? Making the
fire, my nigga.
Chidori slower? What is it actually doing?
Are you
What?
Keem, are you being serious right now, bro? That's not tough.
It's tough in the look, but what is it really doing to the Chidori? Is it making the Chidori slower? Because the Chidori is so fast, it gave him tunnel vision. So what is the purple lightning? It's slowing him down. He's not as fast as going as the Chidori or the
Bro,
lightning blade.
it's just as strong. It's not giving him the tunnel vision anymore, and I don't think he can't use the Chidori. He doesn't use that anymore.
Yeah,
He
it's tunnel vision. He
he
doesn't have
has no need
Sharingan, so
for
he
it.
can't use it.
Yeah, he has no need for it now. The purple lightning compensates for that by it's already just as strong as it was before. But he doesn't have to. He can copy everything he was doing before with the purple lightning, and
No,
he can
no, no.
stretch it and all that shit. He can stretch it out and all that.
No, you hear me? Like, I understand it can be just as strong, but him going to the person isn't like Chidori or Lightning Blade. He isn't going running straight at him fast as hell. The purple lightning, I think he would have to slow down or had to like just get it, then like teleport to him or get something off because he's not running straight to him like the Chidori.
I mean, he definitely could still do it. He just doesn't. He doesn't have to now. Like I said before, he can stretch it into like a cable and shit now.
So he just basically made his lightning more. He evolved his lightning.
It's
Yeah, it's
more
more versatile.
malleable now, I would say. It's
Yeah,
more versatile.
Yeah, instead of just energy. Okay.
bro, that's tough, bro. He that's tough as hell. He lost
Word.
his
I
whole
can't
thing.
name another nigga in the series that would have lost like a main component of his character and still been tough. Like still been able to come up with another jutsu that's like just as good.
Yeah, that shit is tough as hell. Just as good, if not better. Come on.
Okay.
Like who, bro? Keem, who else is doing that, bro? Who else is doing that?
Well, If he being honest, so Kakashi developed the Chidori before he had the Sharingan, so he should have thought of something before that.
What do you wait? Hold on. Say that. What do you mean?
He created the lightning blade before he had a Sharingan, so he could have made the purple lightning before he even had the Sharingan. So that's not really
He wasn't
anything.
a bro. He wasn't a master in lightning chakra
Yeah,
back
yeah,
then. He was.
I understand. Yeah, I understand that, but he developed it. So it's not like he developed the Chidori when he had the Sharingan. So it's not impressing me in that way. But he developed it before it. So if he loses his Sharingan, he should have been able to figure a way to get around his flaws and his weakness to create it even better. So purple
I think
lightning
he
is
can
the
still
natural
do it.
evolution of it.
Yeah, he could
Yeah, he
still
can do
do it.
it.
It just gave him tunnel vision.
He can still do it, but it's a big flaw in the technique if he doesn't have a Sharingan with the
The Sharingan
observation.
completed it. Yeah, the Sharingan completed it, made it a complete jutsu.
And I
So for
think
him, to lose that and then create something that he can use that's just as strong and even more versatile than before, nigga, that's crazy. That's insane,
It's the same.
bro. There's not a single nigga in Naruto that's doing that, bro. You take away the Raikage's lightning cloak, and bro, he's gonna create something better than that, or just as good, bro. Nah, I don't.
Maybe. Nigga, the third Hokage, he's doing them things with his fingers.
Well, I mean, the fourth shit is just his shit is basically a different version of his dad's shit. So like,
But with that, his whole thing is that the whole thing with the fourth is he created that technique with his physical. He's basically supercharging his muscles or something.
yeah, and then he's also using it. It's like yeah, it's like
It's
charging his muscles, and he's also using it as actual armor too.
yeah, so it's like a 3-in-1 basically. It's a defense, but it's a ninjutsu mixed with taijutsu.
That's what I'm saying. So like, so yeah, it's I'm saying that's dope or whatever. But I'm saying like, who if you used to take that away from him, he's just gonna. I don't know if he's gonna make something that's just as good as that, or even better than
Come
that.
on, Trell. You supposed to be on the Rikage side, nigga. That's a nigga.
Bro,
Come
I'm
on,
I'm just bro, not just I'm just using him for an example. I don't think nobody else is doing that.
bro. Oh, you really hyping up Kakashi, man.
Bro,
bro, no one's
I'm
hyping
not.
him
I'm
up.
really not though.
Kakashi had 15 years to think of something else. I would have hoped he would have thought of something else in 15 years.
Bro, I don't even think it took him 15 years to learn
You
that. I
don't
think
know that. You don't know that.
bro, he
15 years to
had it
learn
in the
what?
last. I'm pretty
The
sure. I'm pretty sure
the
he had
purple
it in the
lightning.
last.
Bro, come on, man.
Did he have it in the last?
I'm pretty sure he had it in the last. On God.
But I'm
And,
saying if
and
you can
okay,
use the
and
Chidori
at the
and
same time, Sasuke has it too, and I'm 100% sure Kakashi didn't teach Sasuke the purple lightning.
wait, huh?
Bro, Sasuke doesn't have a purple lightning, bro. What are you
I'm
talking
pretty
about?
sure he has the purple lightning too.
No.
Nah, bro.
I'll look it up. Let me look it up. Continue.
I know for a fact that nigga Sasuke can't use the purple lightning. He can use cutting, the lightning dragon Joe.
That shit, bro. That shit was so. They should have definitely used that shit more. That shit was so tough. I wouldn't. It'd be tough, even though I don't fuck with Boruto. Like I don't fuck with the show, and I don't fuck with him either. But if he was to learn that shit would be hard. I think that shit is a dope ass technique.
The what?
The kitty.
Yeah, it is, but it's not like it's not their own technique. It's them mixing their chakra with nature, so it's a little hard to control it. It's like it's borderline sage techniques.
Well, I don't think it's a sage technique. I know where you're
No, no,
going with it, but
no.
I
It's
don't.
called it's natural energy, so it's borderline.
Well, the whole thing with Sasuke. Well, I think, bro, I think he can. He when he was going to do it against Naruto and Sasuke. I mean, when he was going to do it against Naruto in the beginning, he all he did was have his hand up in the air. So I think he can pull it down if he really needs to, because
Yeah.
he did the same thing against Naruto at the end. He just pulled it down. So I don't think he needs to do all the steps he did against Itachi.
Nah, I think he only can use it like once or twice during the day because he can't draw more electricity out of the sky.
Right.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, it's dope. I think it's a dope attack to have. A dope attack to have in the pocket, though.
Uh, we going with yeah, I'm gonna talk about that, man. If Sasuke went against Neji during the Chunin exams,
Neji. And
Neji
we can
wins.
move.
can you explain why?
Come on, bro.
Brandon, no Brandon.
Hold on. I got you. Uh,
Bro, I said it before. I think Neji he had more I think he just had more techniques to go alongside with the eye that will put him over the top.
His old technique was developed around his eyes. Yeah, I
yep.
guess.
And
And I think Sasuke had that I don't know what it was, a specific like Uchiha fighting style. I don't know what it was called.
called the interceptor fist.
But I've never seen him like I don't know.
He didn't. He
I don't know if
didn't really. He didn't. He used it, but he incorporated a lot of Rock Lee shit into his own shit.
Yeah, then you got Naruto bandwagon.
yeah.
Fuck,
The
fuck out of
Uzumaki barrage.
So for
The
me, this
fuck
this is
out of
how
here, bro.
I got the fight. I gave Neji I gave him the hand to hand edge. I also gave him the speed edge because when when Sasuke was fighting Gaara, he was only as fast as Lee was with the weights on, and the reason he was even that fast was because he was adding chakra to his muscles to make him move that fast. It wasn't even something that he could keep using. So that Neji was already beating Rock
Oh
Lee.
man,
So
Trail, man.
so
Look what I seen on the wiki, man.
what?
Purple
That's true.
Lightning, Purple Lightning. There's three users. There's Kakashi. Okay.
Okay,
You got Bruto. He used it with the
with the ninja tool.
ninja tool. You got Mitsuki in the manga.
Mitsuki.
Hold on. Wait, what?
Mitsuki. I
Oh.
fucks with Mitsuki, but nah.
Yeah,
Nah.
they just giving it. They just tossing it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sasuke doesn't have it. I thought he did. Okay.
Mitsuki. Mitsuki? Nah.
He
Nah.
Did
says in the manga.
unless Kakashi taught it to him, I'm not rolling.
Yeah. That's exactly how I feel too. Kashi didn't. Well, maybe if he was because he does use light. Nah. Even that.
It's not. Yeah, his natural affinity is lightning. I think.
I was gonna say like even because Kakashi did use it on him, so I'm saying like maybe if he learned, but not even that stills nope.
Word, nah, not in that
But
small
at the
of a
same
capacity.
time, Orochimaru made him. He basically made him able to learn almost like every technique, so he can learn how to do it from seeing Kakashi do it.
That one time?
I mean, he is a genius, so I mean, it's
He's
not
a
granted. It's
genius,
not.
and he's genetically made to do that. Do
Well,
stuff like
I
that.
don't know if he's genetically made to do that. I just know he's from Orochimaru, and Orochimaru is highly perceptive to jutsus and learning shit. So like maybe
His whole life thing was learn jutsus.
I may be able. I don't like it, but I may be able to see why he could learn it, Brandon. But
I don't know, bro. Not off that one time.
yeah, man, we just gonna let that slide for now. Let's go back to the topic.
Yes, it's
But
there, but
yeah, I gave Neji the hand to hand. I give him the speed, because he was only as fast as Rock Lee with the weights on, and Neji was already beaten. He was undefeated against Lee with the weight song.
Yeah.
Um, I'm also giving Neji the edge in intelligence because the way he was able to do against the dude shows me that he can think further steps ahead. The sniper dude.
Yeah.
Where Sasuke was more rush in head first before he started actually thinking. He had to get his ass
Right.
a little bit before.
And
That,
now that I'm thinking about
and
it,
I'll throw in
Neji was
that
taking them arrows to the back.
he took a couple of them, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
like
not done. I'm not done. I got technique. Definitely gave him the technique edge. He got the Byakugan that's tied in with that. I give him stamina and endurance because yeah, like you just said, he was eating them fucking arrows. He was getting hit with them Jones.
Like, yeah, I want to add one thing on with the fact that guy held his team back for a year to make sure they was ready for the tuning exam. So
Yeah,
the fact that uh, smarts wise and a little more experience, Neji would have those.
experience too. Yeah. And then the only edge I give Sasuke is Sasuke had, obviously he had ninjutsu, like with the fire and the lightning and all that shit. Then
right.
I gave him raw strength because Sasuke was strong,
Yeah.
actually like raw strength. Where Neji all he needs is to touch you. He don't even need strength. He just need to touch you. But I gave that to
Yeah.
Sasuke.
Like
He
up
got his
close and
cheesy ass
personal, Neji
Sharingan, and
sticks
then
up.
he has a bigger chakra pool, and that's the only things I can give to Sasuke. So, and
Yeah.
out of all them categories, Neji has them. Neji mostly has them all, so I have to give it to Neji.
You want to go, Brandon, or you want me to go?
Nah, I told you that I thought that Neji's just like eyes paired up with the techniques he already had. And we
Yeah.
already seen that like we already saw him fight Naruto, who was being I mean, yeah, we already seen him like basically like fucking dust Naruto, who had I would probably put him on the same like physical strength as like
Physical
Sasuke.
strength, I say, yeah.
And I wouldn't say speed.
Not total speed now. We should. It's different types of speed now. What speed are you talking about?
Yeah. Because I feel like
Running speed?
no, because
Hand
I
to
would
hand?
I would give Sasuke like the combat speed and the physical speed over Naruto, but as far as strength goes and the jutsu strength, I would give that to Naruto.
And real, Neji, I don't think he ever showed any real ninjutsus.
Hyugas don't use ninjutsu. They
Right.
rely solely on taijutsu.
All right.
And what's the name? I don't know if this was like beforehand,
It's the force palm, I guess, a little air
but
palm.
I mean I know y'all remember when like Sasuke and Naruto was fighting on that roof, and Sakura was caught in between, but then Kakashi caught up to him,
Yeah.
and then they showed the difference in like strength, and the Rasengan was way more powerful than Chidori. So I
Yeah,
really don't think that Chidori would have got through the what is it, the rotations.
yeah. I don't, bro. Because I don't think the Rasengan would have got through the rotation. So if that's not the issue there, I definitely don't think Chidori would have got through.
How I looked at it was that the Rasengan has a lot more force and pressure going through
Mm-hmm.
it. Like Jordy is more like melting.
Not
Just
the way Jiraiya described it was that the
blow his fucking
Rasengan
back out.
is a more it grinds into you, like it grinds into whatever you're throwing it at.
Yeah.
Whereas the Sharingan, I mean a little Sharingan, my fault. Chidori is a piercing. It's like a piercing
Yeah, that's
stab.
why he has hands like that,
Yeah,
And I'm pretty sure someone said that in order to cancel out the rotations, it has to be like you have to be able to like I
rotate the
think it's something,
opposite way.
yeah, the opposite way, and I don't think anyone's technique,
Hey,
whether it be
Kabuto.
Sasuke
Yo,
or Naruto,
man,
bro,
Oh man.
yo, Kabuto. Yeah, nah.
that nigga, bro. Fuck that nigga, bro. That nigga can eat a dick, bro.
That nigga said, if I move my left ear, I can move my left foot.
Like, nigga, what?
You learning
What are
that
you
quick.
saying,
They got
bro?
people in
What are
real
you
life. It'll
saying?
take years, even their whole lives, to
Bro,
learn.
it would have took that nigga years, like years on top of years, to learn how to even
Fight.
like move his hands again.
The walk, it took him a long time.
Let alone throw hands with somebody. Come on.
Throw hands with
So
Tsunade.
you
Like,
just
let's cut
basically,
the BS.
you basically, you basically made whole new connections in your. You basically saying you're the most proficient person in history to learn connections in your brain to your arms and your. This is wow. That's all I gotta say.
Bro, no.
Bro,
That nigga Kabuto was some bullshit.
the whole bro, she did that technique to him because it was the sole purpose was for fucking his nervous system up. So he wouldn't be able to do nothing. And he learned it in like 0.5.
And and I don't even attribute that to his like intelligence or nothing like that.
Has
I
to be
honestly think that's just bullshit.
a
You
Word, he
can't,
was like,
bro.
yeah, I'm a doctor too. I'm a medic too. Yeah, I can
Bro,
do
I don't
this.
care how much you know about anatomy, the nervous system, whatever, bro. Putting that into practice and knowing about it is two different things, bro. No.
Yeah,
it's
yeah, that's true.
basically you could like you think like the old connection was you move your leg, but now your ear is moving. Like what? Like the
Oh yeah,
walk, to even like
and
walk,
then be
you
able to
have to think about that
remember all of that in the process of fighting. Come on.
Fighting. You're fighting a
in the middle of combat.
Tsunade.
Yeah,
She's ready to crush your nut ass, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, yeah, nah. It's a no for me, dog.
Bro, that's like on some Kakashi shit when he couldn't get cut once by Hidan. He's doing that. It's like it's a similar fight. Like he can't stand to get punched once by Tsunade, but he just gonna be doing all that in the
like
meantime of
I don't
that
care. I don't
at
care.
that
That
level of
was
difficulty.
Yeah, nah, it's a no. It's a no for me.
like I don't care if it was a young Naruto. He really didn't know the Rasengan. That was the fully developed Rasengan that hit him. That was
Word.
right in his gut. Whatever him. Yeah, in his gut. Naruto grabbed the kunai with his hand. Nigga, that was a
Bro,
direct hit.
even though he got hit with that Rasengan, and he at the same time cut the valves on Naruto's heart or some shit like that. Like bro, nah. Kabuto was doing way too much. Now that
He
I'm
was
really
doing the most, bro.
yeah, nah.
No.
Yeah, that you had goddamn matter of fact. What was it the three signing? Who was it? Tsunade was nerfed because she couldn't deal with blood, right?
Yeah, she had hemophobia, yeah, fear of blood.
You had Orochimaru who couldn't move his hands. Uh you had Jiraiya that couldn't use his chakra, something
Yeah.
like that.
He could only use 40% of his chakra and his senses and all that shit he was drugged.
So who do you think was at the biggest disadvantage?
What do you mean? Who?
Sani. Well, during that fight.
Well, I mean, after she got over the little blood John, the only disadvantage she had was the fact that she had been fighting beforehand. She didn't really have that big of a difference. She wasn't hurt or nothing.
I feel like Orochimaru had the biggest because he couldn't use his hands. Then Jiraiya, then Tsunade. Tsunade had she had the biggest.
She was basically cool.
Yeah, she was cool.
Yeah.
Orochimaru was hanging with him even though he didn't have hands to use.
Bro, come on, bro. He should have never got them hands back.
Yeah, he should have never, ever, ever got those
Bro,
hands back.
he
Yeah, that
lost
was
his soul hands.
uh,
Bro,
yeah, he cut the
pulled his
chakra out
soul
of his
out.
hand. He cut the chakra from his hands so he could
Bro,
never use them.
nah, he pulled the soul out of pulled the soul out of his stomach. Couldn't take it all the way. Was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna just take the jutsus from you. Fucking cut the arms off of his soul. So no
Yeah,
matter what body, no matter what he did, bro, his soul was always gonna be with him, no matter
his
what. So
hands
no matter
are
what
rotting.
happened, he should have never ever got his arms back, bro.
His hands are rotting every time he moves to
Bro,
a new body.
rotted,
Then he said,
completely
I'm
rotted.
gonna take the thing you love the most, and that's jutsu."
He should have only been able to use those hands for like a little bit, and then he should start rotting from the inside. Yeah, just get the
He'll be
fuck out of
doing
here.
fucking
Bro,
toe
like,
stomp.
come on, bro.
He's gonna
Come
be
on,
toe
bro.
banging.
He just get a new body and it's cool.
Like, bro, what, bro?
No, he wasn't cool. He at the end he had to go to the Reaper again and get him back.
And even that, who is he to be
Who
taking
He
the
had to
shit
cut
back
the
fuck
to
is
the
Reaper's
he to be
stomach.
Reaper?
doing that shit?
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, you gonna cut Death's stomach open to get your hands back. He
Nigga, he
sacrificed
should have
some what?
took the rest of your dumb ass.
Zetsu's, he sacrificed himself. Yeah. Like, I don't make deals. I take.
Nigga, I'm gonna take the rest of this shit.
man.
Deal.
He
Yeah,
should have
that's
been
all
like
I'm
he should have been like the guy from Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, I'm taking everything.
Nigga, I'll make the rules in here.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
you don't determine shit in here. I make the value. I make everything. I'm
Deals? Deals? Nah.
Hum house. I'm the house.
I gave you this. I gave you this. So let me get this back. Oh nah, this
Oh,
ain't
nah.
enough.
Nah, I determine the value.
You thought you was gonna get back? Nah, it's already mine. I'm using
This ain't enough. Oh, I'm gonna take this too.
the
Oh
Reaper
yeah,
should have
yeah, this
the Reaper should have had Orochimaru's hands.
for real.
Nigga, you want these back?
Getting a little sticky.
I think they. I think that somebody should have learned those Rashomon gates, yo. Them shits is hard.
If somebody else, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
this was dope. It was super dope. I think
Watch
1010 should have
Shonen.
got him.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
Yeah,
Like
off
that
the
she like
yeah,
do releases. Yeah,
not off the like some strength shit, but just like it goes right along with her like
it's a
skill set.
weapon,
yep.
and a release. And that's all she does. It's a combination of a weapon and a beast summon.
Yep. Fucking Rashomon gates, bro. Yeah, Hashirama could. I wonder how many if she had them, she could probably only pull out like 2.
Where yeah, because Hashirama had 5 and
Orochimaru
Orochimaru
had
had
3.
3.
Yeah, so she could
She
probably
can pull out one, like
1 or
halfway pull
2.
out the second one.
Yeah, 1 or 2, I'd be cool.
and then yeah, Saikon can only pull out 1.
She definitely gotta get like 2 or 3. Like 2.
Two.
2.
Who's 4? Naruto? Because nobody's competing with Hashirama.
Oh my god. I'm surprised that nigga can't pull out like 20 of them motherfuckers.
5. He probably can. He probably just didn't need to. No technique ever pierced through more than 5 or more than 4.
And look, bro, that was a
And
tail beast
plus, he
bomb
probably had them
with
hands
a
waiting for him. And them
institutional
Buddha
sword
hands
in it.
waiting for him until they got through the 5th one.
Yeah, I mean those Rashomon gates were strong as shit because Foretell Naruto's Tail Beast Bomb bro, that shit didn't even scratch the first one.
And I thought that was complete bullshit.
Bro, but Orochimaru put all 3 of them up against the Tail Beast Bomb and it just split.
Like, matter of fact, how did he even do it? I don't even think you probably don't even need a hand sign to do it. But how the hell did he summon them shits if you don't got no hands?
Word, Nick. See, come on.
I'm pretty sure he just I'm pretty sure he bit his lip and then did that shit. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just a blood cell, a blood.
Yeah, it's just
contract.
like a normal summon. Yeah. But it probably takes a shit. Your chakra, like it probably takes a lot of chakra, and then to pull the shits out.
Yeah. or Shomons. Yeah, all five. Who's going through all five of those, bro?
What? Because what was it, Brandon? What it was a tail. It was a tail beast bomb with
It,
the.
with a Susanoo sword in it. It
Yeah,
got through all of them.
like that's what it's taking to get through all of them. Come on now.
Who's pulling? What normal shinobi is pulling out that shit, bro?
Hashirama is. You know he is.
The cheesiest.
Bro,
Come on.
he looked at all those people on that battlefield. They were covered in fucking nine-tailed chakra. He looked at Naruto and was like, "Oh, that little nigga almost got as much chakra as me. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about?"
He has the strongest tail beast inside of him, and the tail beast is pure chakra.
Bro, he has a pure chakra beast inside of. Well, half of it. He has half of it, bro. He has half of that shit. He has his own enormous pool of chakra because he's in a Uzumaki. He has nature chakra, sage chakra, and it was split amongst everybody on that battlefield. What are you talking about? What? Almost.
Hashirama has
Almost.
he has 1 through 8. That's his natural chakra. It's 1 through 8.
Bro, man.
Even with that fact,
Can we
half of Kurama's was stopping 5, 6 beasts. That's insane.
can we talk about how the tail beast is constantly getting popped on?
Bro, listen. The fucking Akatsuki, like the whole thing with the Akatsuki, like I thought the what they were doing was dope or whatever, right? Like it was like the whole concept of what they were doing was dope, and they were
Yeah,
going after the Cherokees. But they were saying, I understand how they were saying that they were trying to leave the ones that could transform fully for last
yeah,
because because they're tail beast at the end of the day.
yeah. Like Shikaku, he really hated the nine tails because he only had nine tails. I mean, one tail. While the nine tails always said the tail beasts go by tails and strength from the tails.
Yeah, like I even feel, but you can tell he pulled out Shikaku way before he thought about
Nah,
pulling
yeah,
any of that other
he.
shit.
I think he said that the one tails and nine tails were the only ones he thought of in part one.
Yeah,
In part two, he just made them up.
yeah, like so like I can we can excuse Shikaku for being that weak because Shikaku definitely shouldn't have been that weak.
Yeah,
Definitely shouldn't have been that weak. Like look at what B was able to do. They couldn't even catch that nigga B.
Right.
They didn't even want to go after him. They was like, yeah, we gotta leave them. We gotta leave him and Naruto for last because, yeah,
well, Gamabunta really didn't do anything against. He said he couldn't do anything against him. He just could grab him. He couldn't fight him at all.
Or
well,
didn't
yeah,
he
that's
just
true.
transform him into the use the
The tail
transformation
beat. I
jutsu?
mean, he
Yeah.
turned into the nine tail so he can grab him. He
Right.
said
Yeah,
he couldn't fight him
yeah,
because he was too
that's true.
strong.
That's true. But I feel like even still, I felt like he should have been stronger than that
Yeah, all
because
right, yeah,
of the fact that because look at what Gar was able to do. Just from the time from that fight till he came back to fight, from that fight to the Sasuke retrieval arc, like his growth, Gar's rapid growth was just fucking crazy.
yeah.
From only being able to fight with the sand and the gourd to be able to be like, oh nah, I can pull the minerals out the ground and make sand. Nah, nigga, I'm all over here. Like nigga, what?
We out
Nigga,
here.
what?
We are out here.
And bro, Rock Lee even said it. He was like, bro, he's even stronger than he was before. Like,
And that's before the time skip. That's what you talking about?
yeah,
When he saved him against Kimaru.
yep,
Oh man, I really don't want to get into this, man. They just let the drunken if Rock Lee had the drunken fist later on in the show, he would have been a monster.
bro. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It became that going back to what we were saying earlier. It became the Rock. I mean, it became the Naruto and Sasuke show, bro. Like they all had ability, like dope ass abilities that were never ever expanded on. Like that shit is so crazy. Like
Like
even Guy, like look how Guy ended up. Guy ended up being fucking one of the. He was like the
godly.
strongest nigga in the series by the end of the joint.
But yeah, but they always said that it like hundredfold your normal power made you strong, gave you power greater than the Hokage or equal to the Hokage.
Yeah, so I know, but I'm just saying, like we never we knew he would be strong with the jump, but Guy took it above and beyond what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, if you
And
doing like if you doing like power scale wise, Guy since Madara could beat all five Kage, Guy can beat all five Kage with the eight with the eight
bro,
gate.
and that was Madara was doing that before he was the he
Enjoy
remember
the
he was the Jinchuriki when Guy was fighting him,
key.
bro.
Word.
Guy was crazy, bro. He jumped past fucking Hashirama. that nigga Guy was nuts.
Yeah, he jumped right past him. But
Bro,
Hashirama
That
he
would have
nigga
healed
was
jumped
him though.
past
saying
a lot
something.
of niggas
That's the only
in like
difference.
2.5.
Hashirama would have healed.
Oh my
Nah,
god.
bro. I honestly don't think that.
Hashirama could take anything.
Where yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Brandon because this time that shit would have been cooking him from the inside. That shit was like fucking microwaving that nigga Guy's body.
And word, that nigga Madara had a lot more shit working with
Think
it.
do you think about it. Hashirama has a full body of Hashirama cells, while Madara only has a face on his chest.
Madara was also a Jinchuriki, bro.
Yeah, that too.
I really do think if he would have got hit direct contact with that what was it called, the Night Dragon,
Night Dragon.
Yeah.
bro, I really
What was it?
think
More than the
that's what would
elephant
have
too, or
got.
something like that.
More than
Yep.
Elephant Night Dragon, yeah. Bro, but even he kicked him and he kicked half of his body off, bro. He kicked his whole half of his upper torso off, and he just, man.
Get
And
mad.
then and then we gotta talk about the whole setup it took to get Guy over there. You know what I'm saying, bro? Niggas was teleporting time and space orbs away. They had to do a lot to get that set up.
Yeah, they had Guy running in
Bro,
the
but
mist around him with his
even
blood
still,
evaporating. That's wild.
Guy when he came into contact with the little, remember when he was in the little black circle? When he was
Mm-hmm.
in, bro, he bent it because remember he tried to hit him with the staff too, and then it bent when he came near it. He was bending time and space and shit. Guy was crazy. Guy was nuts. He was out here.
Guy was training his whole life. Even when he wasn't training, he was training.
Bro. Like, and then what's crazy, and going back to why we even brought this up, like Rock Lee, like Guy has stated multiple times that Rock Lee is stronger than he was at that age. So for him to already got like Rock Lee at the end of the war knew 6, and then they already confirmed that during the last he learned the 7th. So now that he's old, we already know he got that 8th gate. So imagine how strong Rock Lee is with that shit, knowing how strong Naruto and Sasuke are.
Yeah, and the fact that Rock Lee was in the part 2, he was trying to learn what six gate, something like that. I don't
Yeah,
know. If that was, I think it's probably filler, but I think it was anime canon or something like that. He was trying to learn how to unlock the next gate, but you got to go through like an extreme course or something to unlock it.
yeah, bro.
But I think he had what the 6th gate during the war though,
Yeah, he did.
so he had 2 more gates to learn.
He had the 6th during the war. He learned the 7th during he had the 7th gate unlocked during the last, and then it's been 15 years since the last, so you already know he got that 8th gate. He gotta have it.
So when it comes down to it, we got our trump card.
When it comes down to it, that I expect him to be on the same
Better
level,
the
if
guy.
not stronger than
Yeah.
fucking stronger than Guy, stronger than Naruto and Sasuke too.
Yeah. Drop them weights is on.
Yeah, bro.
His
And
weight should be
and
like 5
Guy
times heavier now.
Guy should have died killing Madara, bro. That shit should have killed him. Fuck all the dumb shit. Fuck, bro. If Guy would have killed him with that kick, bro, I don't think nobody would have been like, "Oh nah, that's bullshit." Blah blah blah. Bro, he should have died right there, bro.
Yeah, them gates was hyped up since the beginning of the series. Like
Since the
that's
very
the
beginning. And
uh,
if he Guy's death does more for the show than he does for the show right now. The like
yeah.
his
Rock
leg
Lee is the new guy. He's supposed to be, but guys is there. I guess he's just there to be Kakashi's friend, the only survivor. I think that's the whole reason why he did that.
bro, no. Like, bro, if he dies, bro, if he dies, it ups his legacy. It ups like his death would go on to fucking motivate. Like, he would motivate so many future ninjas, not even just Lee. Like, if just going like hearing the tale of fucking of Night Guy, bro. Like, if you were a ninja and you couldn't use what's the name or whatever, you had no talent in it. Like, hearing that tale, bro, you would like feel me like that shit.
Anybody
You know
can
how
be a ninja.
motivating that shit would
Hard
be.
work.
Bro, a man who didn't use ninjutsu and all the other shit, strictly taijutsu, was able to beat Madara Uchiha. Like, come on,
One
bro.
of the fucking god of Shinobi. That's one of the
Then
strongest people in history.
with that, yeah, one of the strongest people in history. So you got that. And then it ups Rock Lee's legacy because he's his sole apprentice. Even though he had, Neji and Tenten as students, Lee was actually his apprentice. So that ups Lee's legacy, bro, because he's the sole apprentice. He would have niggas after his head, da 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 da. That shit would be cool. That would be dope to see.
Yeah.
And then for Metal Lee, like yo, he could be like, yo, my dad is the student of such and such. So, like, that that gives him another like goal to live up to. Like, his death doesn't like his death serves a big purpose, I think, for the future of ninjas, and he kind of fumbled the bag with that shit.
Yeah, he did. Could have let him die, but he's still a war hero at the end of the day.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he's confined to a wheelchair, bro. Like, he's
Now
yeah,
he
like
can
you said,
walk, but he can't like do it all the damn time.
bro. Nah,
Yeah.
bro.
He fought in the Boruto thing, right?
I don't even think so. I remember seeing Lee. I don't remember seeing him.
I think he fought and he got out the wheelchair, but he couldn't last that long.
But still, bro. Even still
Bro,
with
don't
that,
he be
bro.
walking on his hands?
Yeah, he be on the handstands and shit. But like, even still with that, Keem, I rather he just be dead than to him be doing that. Like, that's ass, bro. He's a legendary ninja. What the fuck? He can't even fight no more and shit. Like, nah, bro, nah.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
only
here you
fights
go,
for
here
like
you go.
2 minutes and shit.
He's fighting Iwabe and Metal Lee, but he's on one leg or something.
Damn, bro. I don't know. I feel like, for me, I feel like I'd rather just have him die, so that way his legacy lives on forever. Feel me?
Yeah,
Instead
I
of him.
think the leg that's completely busted is the one he kicked Madara with.
Yeah. I don't know,
See,
man.
nigga, see, now that's the bullshit, bro. Now that's the bullshit. If the Gates was supposed to kill him, right? But Naruto restarted that nigga's heart, he should have healed that nigga's whole body.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think
Absolutely.
his skin was charred and shit. His
I
blood
think
was
what I
evaporated and
think
all that extra.
is it, bro. Is it even there? Because remember, he was turned into ash. Is it even there?
Yeah, it's like he has a cast on it. There might be something else.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Maybe he can get a prosthetic or something. But whatever, man. Naruto shouldn't have been able to do that shit. He should have died.
He
Fuck
he
all that.
gave he gave Kakashi eyes, bro. He can bring back Guy.
He can repair. He
That's
can
what I'm
repair.
saying.
If you yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
and that's
He should have
bullshit.
brought his whole shit back.
Bro, he shouldn't be able to do that though. In the first, that's
No, but
bullshit.
that's my point. Like, if he can, then like it might as well be
Oh,
used to the
okay,
full
yeah, I get
capabilities.
you. Okay, I get you. Yeah,
Man, if you're doing that, nigga, what's the point in the Rinnegan, bro? You can just bring back people anytime you want.
and he didn't even have no fucking explanation. They
Can
said
can
how
he do
they
that
when
shit
they
now?
asked him, they said, "How did you do that, Naruto?" He was like, "I don't know.
I don't
I just
know.
feel like I can do shit now." Nigga, what? Nigga, I'll punch you in the face. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's
He just
not
restarted.
wanting to explain
Sorry.
nothing. Just wanted to do it.
Bro, he gave a nigga an eye. He fucking created a nigga. No, absolute no. Yeah, that goes back to the shit we were talking about earlier. Kishimoto just started doing shit, and that's where you can really.
I think this is the problem with like ending series off because the editors want to rush. God, the editors want to rush them to the end and all that.
Yeah, yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was due to time constraints or whatever, but
No, matter of fact, it probably was because he wanted to end it on 700. He ended the series on 700.
bro, I feel like if he wanted to end it on 700, fine. But I feel like that's not worth like
Yeah,
any
messing
damage he did
the
to the series.
value of the quality. Yeah, he ruined the quality of it. If he's gonna do that, he could have extended the war arc even further because it's the final arc anyway.
Yeah,
Why start?
I feel. Yeah, I definitely don't think that he should have. I feel like he definitely shouldn't have did that, bro. Like, cause he damaged the series forever. Like with Hashirama and all that shit, bro. A lot of that shit is happening. Like with his cells and all that shit. That shit's happening now in Boruto. Like years later. Like it's like you said earlier. It's 100 something years since fucking Hashirama was alive. And
The
his cells are
Hashirama
still.
cells is a big it's a big crutch. I think as far as
Yeah,
storytelling goes.
like a like a damn bookmark. Like, yeah, you can do that, but if I pull out this book right here, we can come back. Like, what?
I'm saying,
Give
bro,
this
it's a
somebody
crutch.
Hashirama set. I bet you they gonna start developing Hashirama pills and shit.
Oh
Just
my
Nigga,
god.
they gonna be like sensu beams. I swear to God.
Bro, I'm trying to yo, I'm hurt. Give me a Hashirama pit? No. Oh nah.
nah, real shit, bro. If I see a nigga pop that shit, I'm done. I'm done with the whole thing. I'm done. I'm not talking about
Yo,
Naruto
what's
no
going
more.
on? Why is his chakra really replenished? Yeah, he had one of them Hashiramas.
I'm not
Bro, he
talking
Pills.
about
already had
Naruto
chakra
no
pills, bro.
more.
So if they start popping Hashirama pills, it's over. It's over and done with forever.
Hashirama pills.
Where then I'm gonna be with everybody else. I'm gonna start calling Naruto trash.
Facts.
Ah, man.
Pills, nigga? Nah, bro. And even if they still got the Hashirama cells now, bro, them shits should be distilled down to like, bro, no, them shits would be so muddy and
Diluted, yeah.
diluted, bro. No, you shouldn't
Bro,
be able to get nothing out
that's
of them.
one person's cell. Like, why are you extending it for that long, bro?
How many years y'all think they should be able to keep themselves going?
What do y'all seal them away and bring them back when y'all need it? Like, come on, bro.
Bro, I don't even know how people were able to go and desecrate his body like that.
That shit should have been under lock and
If
key.
niggas knew that his body, like especially Hiruzen, if Hiruzen knew that's what his body was like, bro, there's no way nigga should have been able to. Yeah, he should have been in the deepest fucking recess ever, like under 24-hour constant guard, ombu guard, bro. There's no way
Yeah, if they was
they could
doing that,
desecrate that
if
nigga's
they was
body.
doing that, they couldn't get the Jiraiya's body. They couldn't get the Shishu's body. They definitely shouldn't have got the Hashirama's body. He's the most dangerous.
See, and
Word.
this what I'm talking about. I chalk a lot of this shit up to writing.
Dude, but
Yeah.
I forgot how they got to Madara's body. No, yeah. Madara's body was somewhere else. Obito knew where his body was.
Nah, remember, bro. You gotta remember, Obito wasn't going like he wasn't going to bring Madara back. He
Yeah,
was
he
going to do
wasn't.
the whole thing on his own. Kabuto somehow found that nigga's body, and I don't know how he did that shit, but
I'm pretty sure Madara like sealed himself away and he died
we
because
didn't
he
even we
planned
didn't
on
get no
dying.
explanation for that shit either. Kabuto was just like, "Oh yeah, I found him." Nigga, what?
He's over here. And matter of fact, they should have sealed all the Hokage's bodies away. But I guess Orochimaru, since he was like in the labs and the root and stuff, he got access to their bodies or something. I'm not sure with that either. But yeah.
A lot of this is just guessing and headcanon. Like because we don't got an explanation for shit.
Like, because they're
It
so
just
like they
is.
like the fact that the Hyuga put curse seals on a branch member's brain or a head and turn them to mush if they like get if their Byakugan are like getting in the wrong hands or something, their brains and their eyes are turned to mush.
Yeah.
And while Danzo puts curse seals on their tongues, yeah, like they should have did that with the Hokage's bodies. Like what the hell?
Oh,
Where
somebody take it out out like the coffin or some shit, or
Yeah,
somebody touch it. It like
some
yeah,
last resort type shit.
yeah,
Like if someone really do get their hands on it.
yeah. Like let them rest in peace. But if somebody gets to it, yeah, then it fucking combust instantly or something.
yeah, I definitely don't know how they were able to just fucking like a lot of shit just is in Naruto, and we don't have explanations for it.
And that's what I
That shit, that's a conversation for another day. Yeah,
bro,
shit just
all I needed in the tuning exams was Neji and Sasuke, bro. But I guess Naruto fought him, but Naruto should have lost.
Naruto should have lost. He should have never beat that nigga ever.
that
Even
nigga got hit with 60 had his whole chakra network shut down.
Like we
and
was talking,
that shit was pure plot. Cause even if he was able to fucking cut his, with the QB chakra, cut his or burst his chakra points back open, Neji could have just fucking reclosed them. Like he still couldn't do shit against them, even though he had the chakra flowing through him.
Bro,
yeah,
if he was
yeah,
gonna
he
do
I
that,
think so much pressure from
like if
the
the
nine tails that it's fucking opened them.
if the Nine Tails was gonna open his chakra network back up, it should have been permanently damaged for like a
Should have been
while.
like strained,
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
but
yeah,
no,
it
it's
definitely
gonna heal it.
should have had a drawback for doing that shit. And he definitely shouldn't have been. He shouldn't have. He shouldn't have been able to keep doing it either. Like like if he was to say if Neji was to reshut him, like he shouldn't have been able to reopen them like right back again, like back to back.
Nah, man, you thought you
Nah,
had me. I'm good.
because
Thought you had me, RuPaul.
he was like still so far outclassed. Like that shit was pure plot, bro. That shit was 100% plot.
Where at that point, I think shit, Neji might have been his exact opposite.
Yeah.
Like Naruto is the bottom of the class, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't know anything about nothing. Like I guess like from like fighting and being in the field, he learned some stuff. But Neji, like they said, he was a genius. He would have figured it out. Like what the hell? I don't
Bro,
care how much willpower you have, bro. At least talent.
bro. He was beating Rock Lee without the weights. He was undefeated against him. Rock Lee said, "I've never beat that nigga."
Yeah, so you telling me
And
Naruto could beat Rock Lee? No.
Rock Lee with them weights is busting Naruto's ass.
Bro,
Oh
Rock
my
Lee
god!
with the weights is a whole different
With the
caliber
weights,
of ninja
bro.
to me. To
With the
me,
weights, I don't even think. I don't even with the weights. I don't think Naruto is touching that nigga. Like
Yeah, even with the
he's
weights,
really
some
mopping
of the
floor with that
Jonins was
shit.
looking at Rock Lee crazy. Like, how is he doing that with the weights?
Bro. Some of the fucking Jonin couldn't even follow that niggas, bro. When he did that shit against Gara, like some of the other Jonin couldn't even follow that nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like with his eyes. Like, come on. What's really going on? You mean to tell me that Naruto's gonna knock that nigga out with a surprise uppercut? Fuck out of here, bro. No.
Digging
Fuck out of here.
underground. Come on, bro. You
Come on.
you got the Byakugan, bro. You can see underground. Like, what the hell? You can see
Bro,
his chakra
bro,
point.
how many meters is it in every direction, bro?
He was
Like,
digging. His fingernails is all bloody and shit. Come on, bro.
Brandon, I think it was like 200 meters, and I think he expanded
That
it
was right
post
under him.
Onigashit.
It was
that's
like
what I'm
right directly
saying.
under him.
He didn't see
And
him,
bro,
bro.
they said that the Byakugan could see through like walls and shit. So he definitely should have seen that shit. Come on, bro. Come on.
That's that MC plot armor, bro.
Plot armor, bro. It was plot. It was 100%
See, and
plot.
I can take a lot of things with a grain of salt, like for the sake of a story, but like it
Like,
got crazy with Naruto
like,
though.
like,
Yeah, it
like
did.
for
It
real,
really did.
Neji could have won that. Okay, you seen Naruto wasn't strong enough. It's not like Naruto won the tournament anyway.
Fact, bro.
So
I think it
they
does.
they could
I
have got
think
the
it
same
does more,
effect when he beat Gora. He still could have got the same looks from people.
bro. I think it does more for Naruto to lose that fight, bro. For
Like how close you are, but you
because if he
still need to
loses
grow,
that fight, he has a reason to like back
get
up his
stronger.
shit. He has a reason to get stronger and to like to show up Neji, like to show up like what he was saying. Oh, nah, I can prove you wrong by feel me? Like like I don't know, bro.
Nigga,
He
it's
he
your
he
destiny.
definitely needed to lose that fight.
It's your destiny to lose here, bro. Lay
And
down.
Naruto wasn't taking the ninja life as seriously as everybody else was either. Shit, he still Naruto was still in it for the fucking acknowledgement and the fame and shit. Where where niggas was based in reality, like Neji and Sasuke. Like, come on, bro. This shit is not fun and games. This is not feel me. You need to get your shit together,
And like Neji's reality, while Sasuke is beyond reality. That nigga's looking past reality.
bro.
He's trying to manipulate the world.
Well, Sasuke was always looking towards the future, but like, bro, even Sasuke, with all the bullshit that he was going through and all the shit that he was doing, he still had that moment, right before the preliminaries. He
Yeah.
when Sakura was like, "Oh nah, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna raise our hand and make us quit and shit like that." He was like, "Bitch, you better, bitch, you what? Fuck this ninja shit. I'm not doing this ninja shit for play. You think this shit is a game? I'm not doing this shit for fucking play. The fuck,
All my life, I've been treated like shit.
bro? He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah. Then you got the fact that
He said,
Neji
we're
was like
testing.
getting acknowledged by his
I'm here to
uncle.
fucking test my strength against these niggas to see where I stand in this world. Like, bitch, you better get your fucking head off the cloud.
Like, yeah,
Bro,
he's
the
showing like Neji
world.
how
The
a genius Neji
world.
was. When his uncle was looking at him like he should know this shit. Like that's shit I know, and I fucking had to learn it.
Bro, I fought in wars. I talk like this. He shouldn't talk like that. Word. Like, what's yeah, you better pull your motherfucking head out the cloud, bitch. I'm out here. I'm
Like
trying.
Neji was the most prepared for war, bro. If you really think about it, out of
Him and Sasuke,
Konoha,
yeah, for sure.
he's the most like honed. He was the most like hardened for war. How for his fucking life. Yeah. He's always a second grade warrior, a second class citizen, because he was a branch member. His dad was born seconds after his fucking older uncle. Yeah.
Bro, like Sasuke, he knew Sasuke had an idea about what real strength was because he knew off top what Itachi was hitting for. He knew, bro. He knew about that nigga, bro. He knew what was up,
Yeah, Itachi was Ambu when he was 11, whatever he was.
bro. He Anbu captain at fucking 11 years old, bro. What, bro?
He was he was he was
Sasuke wasn't even out of the fucking academy, and that nigga was an Anbu captain. Like,
he was
bro, he
he was
knew.
basically Kakashi's equal at like 12, bro.
That's why he was saying. That's why right there, like at the preliminaries when she was talking about, "Oh, I'm gonna make us quit." That's why he got so fucking mad. He was like, "Bitch, I'm trying to see where I stand in this world, this ninja world, not fucking, not not amongst not just amongst our peers, like where I stand, where my strength stands in the world." And you out here talking about, "Oh, I'm gonna make us quit," blah 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 blah. Just shut up.
Yeah.
Talk.
All right, let me put this right now. If like in my view, Neji and Sasuke, if they fought, since Neji has the Byakugan, he has the will to see all his all Sasuke's chakra points. And the eyes are a big chakra point for Sasuke. So if he would have like cut down some of his chakra points, then Sasuke would have been unprepared for that because he wouldn't have known how Neji fought regularly, and he would
Where
like
he didn't watch him in the preliminaries either. Where He would have just had to learn.
Yeah,
He would have just
he
had
would have tried to fight him 1-on-1, and that's not that's not working with
No, nigga.
him.
he would have. Well, I'm pretty sure Kakashi would have told him how they fought or whatever. But yeah, he would have just staying back and fighting long range is not his style. Like not at all. Even against Datara, he had long range shit. He still was trying to get close and all that too.
And that's
Yeah,
still, and I don't
that
think he
getting
tries
close
to
to
do it.
Neji is not working.
So,
That's all he does
And
to try
and he
Grams.
doesn't use Genjutsu. Remember that was his whole thing because Itachi was a
He's weak
master
in
of
Genjutsu.
Genjutsu. He didn't use it because Itachi was nice in it.
No, I think his was just a lot. He was good at it, but his was a lot lower than Itachi's. Itachi's on a whole nother level.
Nah. That was actually that's the reason why he didn't use it in the beginning, part one, because Itachi was good at it, and he didn't want to have the same he didn't want to get strength the way he did, so that's
Yeah,
why he didn't like using it.
yeah. So I think Neji would have like hit the back of Sasuke's eyes, the back of his head, where the chakra points his eyes would, like shut the Sharingan down and say, "What you gonna do now without your eyes?" That'd have been wild, bro. That would have gave Sasuke a real look on life.
Bro, you want to talk about a reason to defect, bro? You want to talk about a reason to defect,
Nigga, you
bro?
so
If he
proud of
would
your
have
clan and
blinded
your
that nigga,
eyes.
bro, if he would have blinded that nigga and they had to they couldn't turn it back on or whatever because Tsunade wasn't there or whatever, bro.
Yeah.
The Sound Five talking about, oh yeah, bro, Orochimaru, okay, bro, we can get your eyes back, blah blah blah. He turn that shit right back
Yeah,
on,
he still
bro.
got some eyes.
He
He
would have
got some
went in a
eyes in the
heartbeat,
lab.
bro.
We got
like
you.
what, bro?
I
Yeah,
can't.
completely
I can't.
overlooked the
I'm
reason
not.
why he got them eyes. He just her eyes and went right over there.
Yo, Sasuke would have been a broken boy, bro.
On God,
He would have been a broken boy. I
bro.
can't use my eyes, man. I'm not the
Not
same.
only that, not
I'm
only
not a
can you turn your
Uchiha
eyes
no
back
more.
on, he can fucking. Not only can he turn his eyes back on, he can fucking train you, bro. He can be bro. They start
Yeah,
gassing that nigga up. Yeah,
yeah, the 7-5 would have been gassing him, bro.
bro, gas, bro. Just come with us, bro. We'll take you
Oh,
right to him,
sound 4.
bro. We'll take
5
you
is
right to him, yo.
Kimaru
Gassing him, straight gassing
on his ear. Let me whisper in your ear.
him. Bro, I feel like that would have been a much better reason than fucking losing a little. What was it? He
Yeah,
lost
hey.
a little fight against Naruto, and I'm just like, I'm gonna fucking leave. Like, nigga, what? Fuck out of here. Shut up,
You didn't
boy.
even lose the fight. You just see he was confident until you seen that back of his fucking tank. He's like,
Bro, he could have still had all of that shit. Like, he still could have had all of that shit before any of that shit went down.
yeah, like Neji would have like cut it. Like, yeah, he didn't need the Sharingan right there anyway. So it was whatever. He could have used it. Well, never mind. He kind of did with the Shidori, but you know what I mean.
Bro, he could have not. He could have even not even fucking blinded him. He could have just.
Turned
He
it
could have
off
just
for
made
like
it.
the
Yeah,
day,
turned it off. So he couldn't turn it back on. Word, yeah.
and he felt
He
like
didn't
he
have to
felt
blind him.
defenseless. He felt worthless. Like this, I'm the last Uchiha, and this is
And
all
I
I can
can't
do.
use my shit no more.
Yeah,
Bro, he could. That means that, and for the whole rest of the series, this is how they could have fucking incorporated the rest of the series, like the rest of the Kona 111. Because for the whole rest of the series, Naruto would have been fixated on him, but fucking Sasuke would have been fixated on Neji. Oh yeah, I'm on that nigga's head for life, bro. And you know,
he gonna shut my eyes off, nigga. I'm about to
bro,
gorge your eyes
bro,
out.
that could have been his whole thing. Oh yeah, like when they first met back up, remember when he was like, "I'm not interested in you, Naruto," and all that shit. When they first met back up, he was like, "Oh yeah, but where that nigga Neji at? Where he at? He out there? He down there with you?
He
He down
here.
the hallway? Where he at?"
Oh, you got Psy. I'm looking for Nechi. He's
Nah, where
looking.
Neji at? Where he at? Tell that nigga when I see him is fuck that nigga. Nah. He fucking jumped the Naruto's shoulder. When you see him, tell him I said this.
Yeah, he would.
Fucking
Yeah,
put
he
the
would have jumped
sword
on
up.
Naruto's shoulder and was fucking with a whisper. Yeah, where Neji?
Nah,
Yeah,
kid.
you're not on
You
my
see
level
him?
no more. I already beat you. Where Neji?
Man, when you see him, tell him
Where
I said
Neji?
this. Fucking pull the sword out and try to cut him.
Yo, Neji's the only one in the Konoha that I'm looking forward to fight.
bro. And if they do that, if he's on the hunt for Neji, the word gets back to fucking the Konoha 11, bro. They fucking all, oh nah, we not gonna let that nigga kill Neji, bro. That ups their motivation to train and all that shit, bro.
That'd be sick.
That would have made even
Right, that'd have been
Naruto. That would have made Naruto want to get stronger too. Like, how you looking
Yeah,
at
that
Neji?
too, yeah. Yep.
Like, how you looking at Neji and looking at me is like nothing.
that'd have been an easy ass transition for all them niggas too, because Shikamaru was already he was already past that shit.
Oh,
He was like, all right, that
once
nigga
some niggas
Sasuke is
got
done.
hurt at the Sasuke retrieval arc, Shikamaru was done with that nigga. He was like,
And
yeah,
he was done. Yeah, like I'm not gonna hurt all my friends for one person. Like, fuck him. He's like
Bro,
that.
he was already done with that nigga, bro.
Oh, nigga, that's your teammate, nigga. You go after him.
Shikamaru was fucked up, bro. When he seen Neji and Choji in the hospital beds all fucked
Yeah,
up,
they was almost
Shikamaru
dead.
was fucked
His
up.
first
Yeah.
mission as a Chunin, and then he almost lost everybody.
Yeah, word. Yup. Fucking Naruto almost dead. Fucking Neji almost dead. Choji almost dead.
You almost dead.
The only nigga that was fine pretty much was Kiba.
I think Kiva had a. No, he was down too, but he wasn't as bad. He
He
was
wasn't
down.
bad, yeah. Word. Shikamaru was relatively fine though. He
Yeah,
just
he was inches away from getting blown the fuck out. Yeah, he's losing his grip on her, his hold on her.
Word.
she
Everybody,
had the chakra. When she would have got out of that, she would have fucking killed
bro.
her.
Everybody almost died. Word.
But one
Word.
guy who doesn't even want to come back.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of don't fuck with Boruto now, bro. Is because like if you think about that Sasuke retrieval arc mission, bro, like them niggas, none of them. I don't think nobody in Boruto has the fucking ingenuity and the fucking like the it's the word I'm looking for. Like them niggas, straight up, them niggas is not real enough to
They
do
don't know
some
the
shit like
streets.
that,
They don't know about the field.
bro.
hell no.
Yeah, they don't really know about this ninja shit the way Nick like. They're like like fucking Boruto, he's crossing in the enemy villages like off ease. Like that nigga went in the fucking he went into the stone village like he just did that shit and with no repercussion, no consequences, no nothing.
It's too open. It's too open,
Bro,
bro.
like fucking the whole Sasuke retrieval arc was that you gotta catch Sasuke before he crosses the border into the land of rice or whatever the fuck it was.
Right.
Once he crossed that
Orochimaru's
border,
hideout.
the mission's over because you can't cross that shit. It's done,
Because you will die. You will have to fight Jonin from that village or whatever.
bro. Them niggas is gonna put you down with the fucking quickness. Like,
All right, ain't none of that friendship shit over there. Them niggas is not
none of
rocking
that.
like that.
And none of that. We cool, nothing, nigga.
bro,
Everybody hates the leaf.
even Naruto, bro,
Leaf is
even
sucking.
Naruto, who was the most adamant about chasing that nigga, knew not to chase him over that fucking border. Like,
Yeah, the border was the valley of end. You cannot
yeah,
pass that.
and like, bro, them niggas caught their first bodies on that Nate, bro. They caught their first bodies on that mission, bro. Like,
Yeah,
put niggas, killed niggas, actually killed niggas. Caught they first, feel me? Caught they first stripe on the mission. Like, Boruto and them, yeah, like, bro, nah, bro.
they don't know nothing, bro.
They don't know shit.
The strongest one in their class with taijutsu and ninjutsu is Awabe, I think, or just taijutsu is Awabe.
Nah, bro, nah. Cause remember when he had the match against fucking Mitsuki? Mitsuki was gonna kill that nigga. Mitsuki
Word he
was
was.
killing.
I think, yeah.
Mitsuki is the
I think it's
strongest
because of
one.
the lightning too. The lightning beats Earth or something. So
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even think they was using jutsus at that joint.
No. Iwabe was using
Earth,
the
right?
little earth hammer, John.
But Mitsuki wasn't doing
To
shit.
pick
He
it
was
up.
just dipping. He was just moving out the way.
Mitsuki a different breed.
Bro, he's the strongest nigga in their class by far, bro.
He's like high tuning, low. Yeah, high tuning.
Yeah. with that Sage mode, he's like a Jonin.
Yeah.
So he's basically like Lee, like how Lee was in part one.
Yeah, Lee, yeah, he can tangle with the Jonin.
Lee without the weights was
But
probably a high tuning, but without the weights, he's banging with Jonins.
how was it? My one of my favorite characters, Kimaru. He was Jonin level, but
Yeah,
he said uh he could keep up with Lee off his weights too, because Lee fought too straightforward. So when he did the drunken fist, he couldn't keep up with him because he's fast, but he's unpredictable with the drunken fist.
I don't even think it's that he couldn't keep up with him. It was just that he couldn't
Well, yeah,
fucking predict. Like, cause he was
unpredictable.
still
Then
speed for
he was
speed,
reading
like
them.
he was still matching him and shit. Like with speed, he just
Yeah,
couldn't land no hits on him.
he didn't know what the hell he was gonna do next. Because
Yeah,
before he could read, because Lee was straightforward. He could see everything he's gonna do. Like Lee, if he is gonna punch you, he's gonna punch you straight in the face or whatever.
yeah. Shit, I
And
mean, Kimimaro was probably like he was probably like a mid tier Jonin. I don't think I think against an elite Jonin, he probably
no. Yeah, but he's still young at that point
yeah, I
though.
know he was only like 15. Yeah, yeah, I'm not.
15, while I think him and Jugo are the same age. Yeah,
Yeah,
15. Maybe Jugo was 14. I'm not sure. Something like that. Yeah, but Kimura was 15 while Haku was like 15 too, I think. So
yeah, man.
yeah. If Boruto went through some same situation where Naruto and Sasuke for Haku, then yeah, I give them a little more respect because they were going to die in that fight.
Yeah,
Sasuke basically died in that fight.
it was only because she was a nice person Sasuke didn't die.
Yeah, he called her she. He called her a girl. Okay, it really doesn't
Bro,
matter.
I'm calling. She was a female, bro. Like, fuck the dumb shit, bro.
Haku, the metrosexual.
Let's call that man a Metro. All right.
Man.
Uh, yeah, Haku was clean. So was Kimaru. They were young. Like I remember they were saying like even though they're strong shinobi in the world, there's a lot of strong young ones that's stronger than Jonin. And that's wild. Or equal
When
to
he
Jonin.
said that, he had to be talking about fucking Itachi. He like, cause remember
Yeah. He had to talk about Tachi. Yeah.
he had to be talking about Itachi right there, and I didn't even think of that till just now. Like he had to be.
Like there's young, talented people in the world
Yeah,
that you really gotta be worried of, no matter who it is. Shinobi is a shinobi. Ninja is a ninja, bro. And be on your toes. That's why in the war they didn't kill. They didn't matter if it was a kid or not. They killing them because the potential is crazy.
I don't want this little nigga coming back.
bro.
Yeah, come
Look
back
at
2 years
look at
stronger than
Killer
me.
B, bro. Killer B was doing missions on his own without A there. Remember in that little flashback, he was like, "Oh, you're Killer B." He was like, "Yeah, nigga," and then
Yeah,
he fucking killed
I
him.
thought
Like,
you was a
bro,
grown ass
bro, he
man.
was a little nigga doing killing grown ass niggas,
He's probably like 13 or some shit.
bro. Niggas who've been ninjas their whole lives. He was killing grown ass niggas.
Rapping at him. I'm not
Rapping.
a rapper. Stop rapping at me. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Sasuke, man, Killer B is a dope. Aside of rapping aside, Killer B is a dope ass character with a
Yeah.
dope ass background, dope ass skill set, all that shit. Killer B was out here smacking on niggas,
Jigen is stronger than Naruto Uzumaki. Man, stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
and we don't even know we don't even know who the fuck he is, bro.
Jigen. When they said the leader, how strong is the leader? Like, all right, bro. If we doing this, since Naruto is the comes from Sage of Six Paths lineage, Jigen if they go do that, then Jigen should be like from a different Osusi lineage or some shit. If they go do it like that, bro,
Bro, I don't even know
that's
what.
the only way I can see them keeping up with Naruto and them. If they from a different Osusi lineage.
And then you still got the fake ass Jiraiya in there, bro.
The
Oh,
battle toad.
and now that I know what Anoki's what remember what Anoki was fighting? He was like the what's the name? I think that's what Kashin Koji is. Like what remember
Oh, his son, his pseudo son.
yeah, like the little pseudo Onoki that he was fighting. I think that's what. Yeah, I think it's Jiraiya's DNA from the battlefield with Pain or whoever. Well, Jiraiya used to be fucking fucking bitches and shit, so they could have got his DNA from anywhere. It's probably Jiraiya's DNA with the little jutsu that they used to bring back to bring Ku to life,
All
and that's
right.
probably how they got him. Either
Yeah.
way, he's an experiment or a test tube baby. It's something like that.
Um,
That's my official prediction for Kashin Koji.
Kashin Koji. Um, where else I go with it? Yeah, what the hell was it? The hell was it? Are you not going with the that he's Asuma's brother or something?
Oh, they were saying that he might be another Sarutobi.
Yeah.
That was another popular theory, but nah, I think he's because they're going down this fucking scientific ninja route all of a
So
sudden.
he's another experiment. That's what you going with.
He's an experiment.
So all the whatever they are could be experiments.
Bro, the girl that Naruto is fighting, her whole body is modified with different ninja tools. That's why she's even able to fucking withstand any of Naruto's hits right off top.
So modified people, basically androids, I guess.
Yeah, basically that's basically what she was. She was basically like an android.
Okay, so science meets ninja world.
And bro, I'm not with that. I felt like if they were going to do that, they should have been doing that from the very
I,
start.
I think that's what Kishimoto is doing with his next series, Samurai 8, something like that.
Samurai 7.
7.
Uh,
So he's on with technology. I think it started off because Bruto. He wanted to make technology into that, but he's on Samurai 7. He's going to use what he's going to use in Bruto in that instead of Bruto.
uh, well, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Holy
I'll read it. I think it's monthly though. That's the only thing.
I don't know. Kishimoto, he made a like.
He's probably tired of it too. He's been doing it for like 15 plus years.
I don't know, man. Kishimoto, he's definitely a smart man, but he has a lot of dumb shit in Naruto. It's a lot of dumbass shit in that genre.
Yeah, he wanted the Hokage to be a dog. You know.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bro.
Bro, wasn't the show originally supposed to be about like a ramen shop and some other shit?
Yeah.
So that and Naruto was supposed to be the fox, Kurama's son.
Yeah, and the Hokage was supposed to be a dog, and he was gonna let Naruto stay in the village because he felt sorry for him. Bro, it was a lot of bullshit. Bro, this is the same. It's coming from the same
Yeah,
dude who thought drawing Sakura, making her look aesthetically better, was gonna make her a better character, bro. Gonna make people like her more because she was a trash character. Like he had a lot of dumb shit going on in the series.
well, he's a good yeah. He just needed a little guidance. With the guidance, he was a lot better.
He need a better support system, I think, because he had a bro. I don't think he had anybody in his team that was telling him like, nah, bro, this ain't it.
Yeah, I don't know if he was just locked in his room or just wherever. Locked in his room, just keep it to himself. Yeah,
Like
my thoughts. I'm gonna do what they.
I'm sure that nigga has like editors and shit. Like even them, I feel like they had to read over his shit. Like none of them was like, nah, like this ain't it. Or maybe they was. Maybe he was writing fucking outlandish shit. And
Yeah, even worse than that.
yeah, who knows, bro? All I know is that yeah, it was a lot of that Naruto could have went in a lot of different directions, bro. Like Brandon had said earlier, it was a lot of shit we needed explanations for that could have had simple explanations, but this shit just is.
It is. It is what it is. What's up? But it's part of our childhood, so it's whatever.
Yeah, we grew up with it, and so it became
Especially
Naruto was the same age as us. Like we grew up with him literally. We literally
it
like
ended in 2015. I think we were 18, right?
yeah,
I think it
18.
ended in 2015.
Yep, 18. He ended ended when he was 18. Like you know, it's whatever.
All right. All right. All right.
It definitely became a struggle towards the end, though. Not even.
Naruto ran for 220 episodes, and Shippuden had 500, so 700 and what? Well, yeah, it's a lot of filler. Never mind. 720 episodes.
And over 40% of that shit was filler.
Yeah. Naruto had probably one of the worst fillers.
So if somebody put up the exact number on Instagram before, it was like 42 point something percent filler.
Right.
It was high.
The war had a lot of filler, and after the Valley of the End, that was nothing but filler. The whole season of filler.
Oh, you talking about part one? Yeah, the whole. I think it was like the fourth season. Yeah, it was straight filler.
I think it was cool when I think Gara came back to help him again.
Yeah. Gara is a really dope character. He's probably one of my favorite characters in all of Naruto. Definitely top five.
Yeah. Brandon, got anything
I
else
like
to say?
Gara more than I like any of the main characters.
Um, not not really. I mean, like it's I still think like Naruto is like a good series overall, but just has a lot of errors or like around continuity and just like staying consistent with the power scaling and like since that kind of I think the story took a backseat to power scaling,
Yeah.
and then the power scaling took a backseat to start like everything just kind of had to fuck something else over for something else to be right, and it just never like
There's a whole bunch of contradictions. So
Yeah,
it was a good show, though. At the end of the day, it was enjoyable.
right.
yeah. And a lot of the problems didn't really arise until the very end because the war is the last arc. So like, it had problems before that, but like the glaring problems didn't happen until the very end.
Like the last arc is supposed to be the arc that supposed to be the tie everything off.
Yeah,
Nope. Make more questions, bro. Like Sage is really a god.
yeah. Like I don't know, man.
Hashirama was a god.
Oh my god.
Alright,
We're gonna have we're gonna have to do another discussion another time on strictly on how bad Hashirama is for the fight. Like I'm telling you, bro, we definitely gonna have to do that shit.
yeah, write down your facts, bro. Probably about to end it soon now. I don't know. You getting back on the Xbox, or you better go to sleep soon?
Well, yeah, it's what time? Oh damn, it's 4 o'clock. Yeah, we might as well end it here.
Yeah.
Get the part two going soon.
Yeah, you can get that soon. All right. Uh, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This is Sir Rugga anime community right here.
Hey,
One
hey,
Piece.
hey.
I mean Naruto. You know,
Hey, hey,
you good?
Yup.
straight, bro.
Till next time, niggas.
All right.